welcome everybody. John Garcia, Frank Salinas. John Garcia is head of support, but he has an e-commerce background and a technical background, and he really knows the platform from a support level. And Frank Salinas is a dear friend of the company for years, and then started working with us and actually helping us out, and has taken over, as to be product owner of GrooveKart there to help Max, who was product owner in a development capability. But Frank is taking on underneath David Lemon, the product owner for GrooveKart. And that's why you're seeing incredible things happening over there. Frankly, me, John, and Matt Seralta no longer had time to focus on those things. When you start running a company, you need somebody to have that passion and that vision. And we like to find people like DeBarshi and David Lemon and Hosni and Max and Frank Salinas that have no joke, no pun, no, not even joking here, more passion for that project than we do. I have a passion for the entire app, but at a certain point, I don't wake up every day saying to myself, how do I make Grooveblog better? And when that happens, that's a bad thing. So you need somebody that wakes up every day and says, how do I make that better? And that's Frank Salinas and John Garcia. And Frank is actually an expert in e-commerce. He has GrooveKart stores that are profitable. He has Etsy stores that are profitable. And he's had, or may even have, Shopify stores. I wouldn't expect that he maybe shut them down or he transferred over. He transferred them over. He brought them over to Groove. That's in the past. But I didn't want to lie if I didn't know the truth. And Frank actually makes a living, an incredible living with e-commerce. And then we're fortunate enough to have him be not only the product owner, but also the trainer along with John Garcia. So John, we're going to go over to you real quick. Explain the story why it's J-H-O-N Garcia. Well, you're on mute, buddy. Or maybe you're not. Frank, are you hearing him?
No, yeah. How about now? Yeah, sorry.
I thought it was me because I was messing with my earpods, and I'm like, maybe I'm not hearing anything.
Actually,
we hear you now.
My mic, for some reason, it was mute. So because I'm also in the studio, I don't know if you can hear the background of the echo. But we're
get out of here! Yeah.
Get
out of here! You're in the studio too, and so you have the green screen thing going on.
Yeah, I have. Yeah. Just so to prove you, we will probably do.
I can hear the echo.
Yeah, you can hear the echo probably. So yeah.
Oh, so you guys are in the same room?
Yeah. Hold on.
Both of them left.
Switching chairs. Was this something they had this planned? All right, you guys should have switched chairs.
Hold on, Mike. Hold on.
And we're fooling, guys. Give me a second. I'm going to be right there too. All right,
I wish I was there.
Me and David did the same thing there. We got you. All right, David, where are you in Croatia?
Croatia, middle of Europe.
Croatia. What city? What city is in Croatia?
It's the capital.
I'm going to have to come visit. Michelle and I are looking to do a European tour. Excellent. All right, John, go ahead. Let's tell us a story about the JHON.
Yeah, it's a lot of people ask me the same question, so I have always the same situation. Why is your name JOHN? So, as I
Occam's razor. Occam's razor. The most logical answer is going to be it. Watch.
It's like, hey, my father was so happy to have me that in the hospital, so that when he decided to go downstairs and register me, he actually misspelled the word John. So that's why I'm actually not regular JOHN, but JHON. And I found out later on that actually John is a very common name in my country. I'm from Colombia. And most of the people spell it JHON. But that's how it's come about. And it's been always a struggle, especially trying to explain to people at the DMV or when you're getting your passport, when they tell you, hey, sir, you misspelled your name. I'm like, no, actually, this is my name. So
exactly.
It's been fun. I have a couple of very cool discussions with TSA people and other situations at the DMV, but it's always
a conversation starter. Let me ask you this one question, and then we're going to get right into the training. Did you always have to have two email addresses, John JOHN, and then you got the other one to forward just because you knew that people are going to do it wrong all your whole life?
Yeah, and well, not only that, but in a previous company, I used to work for a Fortune 500 company. And one time we had a virtual meeting with somebody, and that somebody asked me, hey, why aren't you Oriental? Aren't you from Asia? I'm like, no, because my email was actually JOHN. So it was J Hong, and people thought that I was actually Asian. So
Good
imagine their
going. Yeah.
surprise. Yeah, because it's
Yeah. Mhm.
JHO and Garcia is my last name, of course. So that they took first name and last initial of the last name. So it was Jay Hong, and people thought that I was actually Asian. So it was one of those things that, oh, so you're Junker. Oh, now it makes sense. So,
All
but
right.
it's always been around fun. So, guys, we're gonna get started. And Mike, I mean, it's gonna be a tough act to follow. And I was talking to Frank. I'm like, dude, that it's been incredible the amount of stuff that you do, and people are so excited. So, you look at that. I mean, come on, it's so humble.
No, seriously,
And
you guys are great. I see your YouTube lives all the time. Just so you know, guys, like I'm constantly putting our YouTube channel behind me on the TV back there. I think that's this one. You can see that TV. That's literally right behind me, and I'm always seeing David Lemon. Sometimes I pop in and I say, little hi or something, and I see Simon going live and you guys are live. It's like we're almost live. And now that we're doing Ridgely and Tom Beal, and then we're going to be inviting guests to the studios, literally Groove is going to have a 24-hour marketing network called Groove TV or something along those lines. It's going to be exciting. So don't worry about you saying what you're following. The content that you guys create is great. We all have our different teaching styles. Obviously, I've done these groovathons and I've done them 24 hours and stuff, but I got to tell you, I'm exhausted. Like I'm gonna head out of here and go watch you guys on the TV, and I'm gonna turn it over to you, folks. What we're about to learn right now is the GrooveKart platform. There's some new things that just came out that I told you had to tune in for. That there's a new affiliate program for GrooveKart that I haven't even seen. So I got to go tune in to watch these guys do this. And what that means is you can now set up a product on GrooveKart that you can sell your own merchandise, and you can tell people everybody's got it on. Everybody. Where'd you get that, Frank? The OG. Is that in our store?
yeah, that's a new.
Oh my God. I love that. I love that. I saw it. I didn't know it was live in the store. I'm going to go buy those right now. Guys, go to groovegear.com and get your OG shirt. And then they're going to show you that if you have a product like that, and you saw how excited I am. So if somebody, so we're going to set up affiliate programs for Groove Gear. So that way, if you want to go sell that shirt or the neon light that, we spoke about, that's right there, you're going to be able to actually promote other people's products in their stores. And they're going to tell us all about it right now. David, I'm going to sign out for you, and John and Frank, please take it away. It's been a pleasure, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at 11 a.m., and I'm going to go watch these guys.
All right. Bye, Mike. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, David. So, Frank, now it's our turn. I know it's going to be it's going to be a tough act to follow, guys, because Mike brings so much energy and so much information, and especially just how through he is with everything that he wants to explain. So it's our turn now. So we're going to go over a couple of things about GrooveKart. And for most of you guys that are visiting us for the first time, that have seen us, just Frank Salinas, John Garcia here. As Mike mentioned, Frank is actually our product owner here at GrooveKart. And I've been doing trainings and been helping also on the product development for the past 3 years. So we're going to start with a couple of things. And, Frank, how about if we start with the introduction? Pretty much what is GrooveKart for those that are here for the first time. We're going to just probably take a couple of minutes, and then we're going to go into the demos and everything else.
And before we get started, a little bit of maintenance. David Lemon, how do we sound? Are we too echoey? Are we, me and John? Because we're like literally 15, 20 feet away from each other. We're okay?
John was a little bit quiet. I raised the volume on his mic. Can you speak, Frank, just so that we hear you?
Yeah, this is Frank Salinas here, coming to you live from the Grooveplex. Is that good?
Okay, I raised your volume as well, so now you are good.
All right. So,
awesome.
Go ahead, Jay. You want to go first, Jayhan, or me, or how you want to do it?
No, well, let's do it as we always do it on Tuesday. So let's just tell people what GrooveKart is. I mean, it pretty much is.
All right. So GrooveKart is your solution to sell physical products online. We might have a special guest, hopefully, before we end. He's my good friend, my best friend, my mentor, John Cornetta. And John Garcia is my good friend as well. GrooveKart. Listen, it helps you sell your stuff, physical products. Okay, let's say you make candles, back scratchers. You want to start an e-commerce store because you have 500,000 TikTok followers. Let's say you have a membership site and there's some things that you're a coach, you teach people stuff, and you have these quotes that you always say, and your community says it. You have a following that loves you. Okay, for instance, our good friend Paul Hoffman, he's going to have a swag store eventually, and it's going to say all his Hoffisms or whatever they're called. But sorry, Paul. Anyway, so you can be an influencer, you can be a stay-at-home mom, you can be a guy, a marketer like me who got involved in internet marketing in 2006, learned from Mike Filsame. He changed my life from reading the Butterfly Marketing Manuscript like 10 times. I got into internet marketing. I got into make money online. I got into building my email list. And then next thing you know, I started seeing friends of mine making money on Facebook, selling some shirts. And this is 2013. I'm like, man, what are they doing? Next thing you know, me and John Cornetta started talking. Hey, let's do it together. Next thing you know, we failed. And then we said, you know what, you go try it, I'll go try it, and we'll meet in the middle and swap stories and what's working for you. Next thing you know, we started selling. And then the rest is history. John comes from a background of brick and mortar. He's been in business for himself since he was like 18. So he's a phenom when it comes to business. He knows how to fix stuff. E-commerce is huge. It's global. It's growing, and you can't get away from it. 80% or more of the people that shop now do it through their phone. I don't know if you've noticed, when you go everywhere, everyone's praying, right? Everyone's praying. They ain't praying. They're on their phones. They're on their phones, buying stuff, looking at stuff, swiping on stuff. E-commerce is here to stay. It's a billion, I would say $1 trillion industry at this point. I don't have the stats in front of me, but GrooveKart will empower you to sell your stuff, whether you make your own stuff or whether you want to be like me. I just got started and I said, let me test different niches, different interests. Let me go and sell stuff to grandmas. Let me go sell stuff to firefighters. Let me go sell stuff to EMTs, first responders, anything. And next thing you know, I started making sales, me and John Cornetta, every day. What's working for you? Hey, try this. Let me encourage you right now. Find somebody that you can throw ideas back and forth with, somebody that you can mastermind with, because iron sharpens iron. GrooveKart is here. GrooveKart is free. GrooveKart can change your life if you just get in here and get going. What do you think? Is that good so far, Mr. Garcia?
Oh my God, I am so, you know what? I'm going to open another store, man. I'm so pumped out right now, especially with the stuff that we have in store right now for the next hour. So we're going to try to go to probably another hour and a half, because we have a lot of content to actually show you guys. And it will be the first time that we're going to show you something that I know some of the customers that we have right now that we've been waiting for this feature for the past couple of months. So it's going to be pretty interesting, because now that Franco is all pumped out, because just press a number 5. Who wants to open a store and make some money and grow and scale it, and down the road sell that store and make more money? And I think Frank has been there. I'm in the process of completing my store as well. We're going to probably take a look at it as we go along. And I know David and I actually did a training, a GrooveKart challenge with a store that we probably have to push and start making sales. So look at that.
Let's just, Mr. Garcia, let's just tell him right now. Coming, you can hear me, right? Coming second quarter. No. Yeah, second quarter or sooner. I'm going to push, Max and the team to try to get this out there faster. Imagine this. Imagine you start getting good at setting up your stores. Imagine you put a store up and you set it up, and it's for everything related to firefighters. It's set up through Tscape. You have stuff from Printful, Tscape. Later on, it's got some stuff from Shine On. You got some jewelry on there, and you build it out to 100 products for firefighters, and you put it for sale for $7,000. You put it on Flippa. You put it out there. Next thing you know, someone buys it for $7,000. Let's say 10. How about just 3,000? Let's say 3,000. You hired somebody for $500. You got a template made. They set up the store for you. They're happy. Next thing you know, let's just say you sell it for $7,000. They pay you through PayPal. They pay you through Stripe. If they're in the U.S., maybe they Zelle it to you. Maybe they Cash App it to you. And next thing you know, you go into GrooveKart and you say, Mr. Garcia, is your email jhangarcia@gmail, right? And you put your buyer's email, And if you guys are familiar with Namecheap, it's going to be the same way.
Yep.
I push. Would you like to confirm? Are you sure you want to push this store? Absolutely. He just paid me $7,000. Bada bing, bada boom. That's it.
The
It's
store is in the
now
new name.
in your customer's dashboard for GrooveKart. You walk away. Beforehand, get their GroovePay. The API. Put their GroovePay in there. Put their email inside the settings. So then that way you're good. And then you push it, baby. And next thing you know, you're not even selling e-commerce stuff. You're setting up stores, selling them, making $5-10 a month with this super cool, super awesome feature that's coming second quarter. I'm going to try to get it for you guys faster. Why do you think you need to upgrade?
Right.
For that simple fact, baby, because you can only do as a free member right now. I don't know, Mike and the guys, John Cornetta, Matt Serrato, they might change it. Right now, you can do 3 free stores, one every 30 days as a free member. But as an upgraded member, right now, you can do one every 7 days, baby. So what if you make one for yourself and sell the other 3? Hey, what do you think about that?
Well, as we have been discussed, is one of the greatest features that we're going to have because it gives flexibility. Because let's say you want to learn the process. You want to start actually just working with one store. If you're becoming so successful at it that you decide to sell it, now you have the option. And it's going to be very simple. So that's one of the key things that we're going to show today. But also, and continue with the trend, we are here to announce a couple of good things. But before we even do that, let's talk about the benefits of actually owning a store online, because the whole idea of the whole premise today is to, guys, give you that push that you need to open your GrooveKart store. We're not going to go into too much of how to add the product because we do that every Tuesday, but today is like to kind of just open up your eyes, because yes, it is great to work with GrooveFunnels and everything that you can do with it. But one of the parts that we're forgetting sometimes is that you have the ability to have the extra step on the process, which is sell tangible products, sell print-on-demand products, PLR products, anything that you can think of. And especially if you are a manufacturer, let's say you create products yourself, you have an artistic way to express yourself, and you decide to paint or you decide to create something else, you can actually sell it. And I'm going to show you a couple of those features within GrooveKart that actually are easy to deal with when creating your store. So now, without further ado, let me just bring you in. I'm going to just share my screen and start just going to introduce you to GrooveKart. So let me just share my screen really quickly here. And I am going to bring you to that some of you guys will have. It's a well-known place. So thank you. Thanks, David. So right here is this is the company's dashboard. So this is where we have all the apps so far. So the way that you go to GrooveKart is once you logged in, you go here to the BG and you look for GrooveKart. So I'm going to click here and it's going to open this window. And right here we have our store. So as you can see, this is mycatswag.com. It's actually a store that we're working with Frank, and we're showing you the process every Tuesday, yes, at 4 p.m. here in this channel, so you can actually understand the process of how to create your store. But I'm going to use it today to actually demo a couple of things that people have been asking us for the past couple of months. And I know Frank will also jump in at any moment if he sees that I'm missing something. So let's just open up this store. So I'm actually, I think I already, have it open already. So this is how a regular store will look like, right, Frank? So I know we try to make it simple. We try to make it a couple of products. And the magic about GrooveKart, guys, is we're trying to make it simpler. And in the latest meeting that we had, we are going to make it a little bit more simpler. And that is what we actually have here. We have received a lot of the feedback that we need in order to make GrooveKart better. And the way that we're doing it was by listening to you. Like every single product, every single app in Groove, we listen to our customers to make sure that it is made for you guys. So I'm going to show you a couple of things here. This is, for example, a store that we're working, as I mentioned, and we're trying to make it very cool, very fashion. It is, of course, Cat products, if you haven't been able to guess what it is. And it is actually print-on-demand products. So very simple to create. We're going to also there teach you the process of how to connect to some of the print-on-demand companies. And I know, Frank, at the end of this call, you're going to have a couple of very exciting news with new products. So it's going to be pretty interesting. But so now we know a little bit of the front of GrooveKart, but I know that a lot of people are waiting for a couple of things, and I just realized that it's almost 3 already. So I'm going to try to speed it up a little bit because I know that a lot of people have been here for the past 4 hours. So being respectful of everybody's time, let's just try to work around for the next hour and show you guys pretty much everything that we need to show you. So let me just go back here, and I'm going to open the admin here for this store. So this is for where do we get to pretty much manage our store. And here it's going to open up. And once you open up, the first thing that you see is this dashboard with these 6 steps. Before it was actually, there are 10 tasks, but you can actually break them down. And in reality, there's 6. And you can actually create a store by following the steps. As you can see here, store details, the international details, shipping, taxes, and everything else, payment for your merchant payment system, and then you launch the store. Down here, you got to get all your stats. You get your if you have sold anything in the day, in the month, the year, and pretty much everything else during the specific times. And then, of course, we simplified, for those that actually have been with us for the past couple of years, we simplified the process by just creating different icons. And right here is our home. Right here is the product icon, which actually shows us the products, the categories, how to create discounts, and all the connections for the drop shipping and other apps. Then here is our products, or orders, or builder, which we'll probably touch base in a little bit, all the rest of the apps, and of course the settings. And one of the things that I want to show today, because as I said, we don't want to go into deep, is the cool thing that we actually have worked in the past couple of months. And one of them was the stock control. Stock control is very exciting. And Frank, why is it exciting to have a stock control in the store?
Well, very simple. Let's say you make your own items. Let's say, here, let me see. Let's say I make these back scratchers out of, I don't know, hickory or something, right? And I make 50 a month. Well, with the stock control, I don't have to worry about, as I sell them, that number keeps going down. And then, as you can see, John Garcia is going to show you in just a second how it works. And then it's just very simple. You want that so that you don't keep selling when you're out. It's very simple. It's just, if it's out off the shelf, if you don't have any more, it went to 0, then, you can control that so that you don't, you would hope that you sell out quick, because next thing you know, it's one of those things where stock control is going to help you so that you don't have to be trying to manually keep track of stuff.
Exactly. And one of the cool things about it, guys, and this is actually located right here into the home, actually to the settings. You go to stored information. Is right the first link when you click stored information. Then you see here, you just close this panel right here. You see the stock management. And when you allow the stock management, it allows you to actually put a number of products that you have in sale. So depending on, let's say you have a production of 30 different units. So you can go here in the stock management, and at the product level, you can actually have. And here, it allows you to put how many is the quantity for when you can consider out of stock. Meaning, let's say you create 10 units of a product, you want to always leave a buffer for your orders. So you want to leave that buffer as a 2 product or a 3 product. So the moment that it reaches 2 products, then you realize, hey, I need to, manufacture more products and bring it into the store. So this is one of the little pieces. Although it was very short, it's actually one of the functionalities that a lot of people needed. And we will see a little bit more in detail once we go to the product.
Yeah,
so,
an example of this, guys, is the one and only GrooveZilla, right? If right now we have so many here at GroovePlex, if we wanted to, we count up how many we have and put the quantity so that we know when we getting low or whatnot, and then we have the buffer, and then it's easy, and then John can go to his garage and make more of them. So
yeah, I can call the Tooth Fairy, and she can actually just build more for us. So guys, that is it. That is pretty much the first thing that we wanted to share you guys, the stock control, so you can activate it there in stock management and quantity in which the products are considered on stock right at the bottom. And that's pretty much that simple. It's very simple. It's not, you don't have to actually have any complicated process. It will tell you, and you will see it once we go to the product information. So another feature that a lot of people have asked us, and especially in the support area, is how do we deal with shipments, and are you guys are going to connect with ShipStation? So we actually have here, you guys, and right here in our apps, if you go to our app manager, we have this beautiful thing right here where you see all our apps. And right here, I believe it was right at the top, right here. Oh, actually, we added another one today. So ShipStation. So you see, I have it disabled because we don't have a use for it yet. But ShipStation is as simple as just clicking the little wheel, the thing here, then click on the little wheel here to the right of the screen, and you'll get to pretty much connect your account in ShipStation with your Groove account, and that will facilitate a couple of things. Number one, your shipping process. If you, let's say you have an account with USPS or UPS or FedEx, using this application, you can actually minimize not only the cost but also the steps that you have to go in order to do your shipping normally. So it's actually a great implementation. Now it's actually available for you guys, for those that were waiting for it. So you can actually do that as well. So
Yeah,
Frank?
ShipStation is like one of the leading shipping apps out there in the e-commerce space. So we heard you, we got it going, and it's in there. Listen, before you know it, when you first start out, you might be just you, and you're doing things through Printful and things like that. But as you increase your visibility out in the marketplace, depending on what your niche or what interest you're in, next thing you know, you start making some good income, you start making profit. Next thing you know, you hire some people to be on your team, and next thing you know, you're like, man, I need to take it to the next level. Well, ShipStation can help you get there.
Right. And one of the things, guys, it is the benefits that GrooveKart has, because some of our competitors, unfortunately, in order to have all this functionality, you have to pay extra money. And that is the advantages that we have right now. Now, as a free user, you get, at the moment, 3 stores. Now, once we change the model, maybe that will vary. Maybe that will change a little bit. So if you want to take full advantage, get an upgraded account, because then that can guarantee you that you'll get a free account every 30 days. And what I mean account, I mean a store. Every 30 days, every 7 days a store. So even then, once you just become a lifetime member of Groove, you get that capability, and also you get all the integrations that come with it. And Frank is going to talk about it in a second, what is coming next, because right now we have Tscape, we have Printful, we're going to have the new and updated Layer app. So Frank has been leading that part for the past couple of months. So he's going to share with us a lot of exciting news. So Frank, you want to share those news right away? So
yeah. So I'm going to tell you stuff that's coming down the pipeline, and then we're going to demo a little bit of stuff. And I know Mr. Garcia is very excited to show you something we got coming. So some of the stuff we have coming, and I'm going to look at the spreadsheet I have, but some of the print on demand partners we have coming down the pipeline. I went to meet with a very special person yesterday, very humble business guy, tremendously successful, and they make custom jewelry. And so we were talking, I went to go see him, St. Petersburg. So we got Shine On coming. Don't have a hard date of when it's going to be ready. However, we're getting the API, the key, the documentation, and we're going to start on that this quarter. Okay. Layer is I made some shoes for Eric from Shine On, and I took them to him as a gift. And, we made those with Layer. So Layer has a new supplier on the back end, and we're getting upgrades to Layer. You won't probably notice stuff. You might see maybe something in the back office for Layer right now, and those improvements have already started. So if you get an error or something, just know it's because they're upgrading it right now. Any past orders will be fulfilled, so don't worry about that. So Layer lets you make custom shoes, custom boots, custom leggings, and things like that. Imagine you're an artist or a photographer, and you make custom paintings. Here, let me show you. Imagine you're an artist and you make stuff like this, right? And imagine, you sell the original for $5,000, and then you have some reprints. So this is a 1 out of 150. Okay, I got this at a Boca Raton art show the other day. But I was talking to the artist, and he says, "Oh yeah, I have a lot of customers, a lot of fans in Miami." He's a Cuban artist, so his name is El Pintor de las Curvas. Okay, so he says, "Oh, I have tons of fans and tons of customers." And I said, "Imagine if they couldn't afford, or you sold the original that you sold for $5,000. Imagine if they said, 'Oh my God, I wanted it,' and you said, 'Well, guess what? You can have it on shoes, you can have it on boots, you can get my artwork on custom apparel.'" That's some of the things you can do. And Layer is going to help you make custom shoes, custom boots. I think we have leggings and things like that. The average turnaround time is 2 to 3 weeks from the time you submit the order and the time that it arrives. Let me just give you a quick tip. People that are waiting for a custom item, they can't get it at Macy's, they can't get it at Target, they can't get it at Walmart, things like that. So they will wait. Just be very honest. Average turnaround time from the time you order to the time it's delivered is 3 to 4 weeks. So you always want to under promise so that when they get it sooner, they're excited. So What else do we got? I'm going to show you at the end a very cool thing. It's only in a test account of mine right now, but I'm basically just waiting for the owner to turn it on for everyone. So I'm going to show you a little demo of that. And what else did we want to cover? Let me look at my spreadsheet real quick. And then,
in the meantime, Frank, well, while you take a look at that, I think we have a couple of questions, and I think that let's just take them in. I mean, it will be a great opportunity. I was actually in the background working with a couple of things that I want to show you in a few seconds. But I think we can actually take some questions. So right here, this is a pretty interesting one that I just noticed popping up. So Guillaume asks, is it possible to hide the pin icon on the loading page? Actually, that is the loader, and the loader, unfortunately, is not customizable yet. It's like any other company uses just their logo or whatever, or maybe a little start loading. So that one is actually not kind of anything that we can remove easily, unfortunately. But we actually that's our brand, so we use that to actually just keep always the top of mind in the brand. And Jason McNee asked, that was going to be my question, stock control. So you guys saw it, and I will probably just demo it in a second once I go into the demo for the full product and how to actually add products into GrooveKart manually and with a print-on-demand setting. And let's just go with another question here. Here, this is a good one, actually, and this is one I wanted to kind of segue into. Also, Jason asked, should we do stock control for print on demand to create a scarcity? Maybe you can. Maybe you want to do that, but more importantly is, do you need it? Do you need this scarcity for the print on demand? If you're actually just trying to sell a product that it is actually in demand, that people can actually go in there, get it, they get it the way that they want it because you offer it, you actually just design it. It's up to you to make sure that that call is made. It's simple as that. It's completely up to you to see if you want to have the stock control in the products. I wouldn't recommend that in print on demand. What I would do is use the stock control when it comes to your own products, making them exclusive to create a scarcity.
Yeah, so, and on top of that, we have scarcity elements in the builders that you can add. So it's like a little slider, and it makes it look like they're getting ordered quick. You can also add timers. And then you could also do this. There's a thing that says X amount of people are viewing this page right now. And so you can play with that. And like if you go on Etsy, you'll see that, right? It'll say this is in 24 people's shopping carts. So you're like, oh, okay. So that creates this social proof, this thing like, man, I better get it because all these people have it in their cart. So we have the scarcity elements in the builder that you're going to be able to just drag and drop in there and tweak it, edit it, and it's just awesome. So you can do either a clean store and make it beautiful, you know, or you can make it just like me, do it Frank style, and it's just kind of aggressive. There's timers, there's all this stuff, and either way works. And then I tell people what you can do. I think I mentioned this the other day. You can make 2 product page templates and then send traffic to make duplicate products. And let's say it's a t-shirt with GrooveZilla on it. One is clean, simple product template, and that's product A. Then you set it up again, product B, but this time with the scarcity elements, and then do a simple test. Send traffic to both and see which one sells more. And that's just a very manual, easy thing to do, so that you can see, well, you know what? I think I like the scarcity, or I think I like the clean version.
And you know what? Let's just show it, because I know we actually spoke about it last week or the week before in one of our sessions. So let me show you guys how to do that. I think in lieu of actually just showing how GrooveKart works, I think it will be a great opportunity for us to show it. So let me look back in here into this store that we're using right now. So let's just go a little bit more into how to create, using scarcity tools, a product page. So this is our editor right here. We do have pretty much our pages right here. And this is our navigation. And let me just show you how pretty much the navigation looks like here. We have best deals, contact us, guest tracking, hoodies, and sweatpants. And of course, here is our pages. So as Frank was mentioning, we do have the ability to create different experiences as we go along with our products. Why? Because we need to test what is best for our customers. So in the product page, we have the ability to create different experiences for each product. So in this case right here, for example, this is the first page that we have. So you can see you have here the color, the size, and pretty much it's a very simple one. But I believe we created this one with Frank, was it? Yes.
Yeah. And then also, I like to mention, sorry, John, we have coming the ability to clone this product template. So that's coming probably in a couple weeks or less, so that when you get the one you like the most and you just want to make one tweak, you don't have to rebuild it. You can just clone it, make the tweak, and then you have 2 almost identical, and you just make that tweak, and you'll be able to just, at the click of a button, clone means copy. You're just going to clone it, and now cloning comes very handy when you're marketing. Especially, right. You see it all the time in GrooveSell. You see it when making landing pages, and here it makes perfect sense.
Exactly, because we give them the option to our users, or I mean your visitors, the people that are going to buy your products, to experience 2 different things. And maybe you can focus on what to actually pursue better by eliminating afterwards one of the pages. Like, yeah, you know what, this is not really working, so let's just keep just doing that, as we call it, an A/B testing. So here in this case, let's just try to play with the editor a little bit so you guys see the powerful features that now GrooveKart has been added.
Can we make it, John, can we make it really Frank style, like Dan Kennedy /
Oh yeah, hold on. I was
Frank
about to go there.
You know, let's put some timers on there. Let's get it.
Exactly. You know? So that's what I want to. I'm gonna just kind of just beautify the experience here, but also just make it very functional. After all, guys, we all have to be very aware of what our users are needing. So if they are looking for either it's a mug, a T-shirt, stickers, whatever it is that you're selling, just try to make it something that is kind of just appeals to them, that is just like that they can identify with. So let's just change this page, and let's just change the example to, as you can see here, let me just go back for a second. This is a very simple page. This is just the product's title, the logo, the description right here on top, the price, and of course the price crossed off, then the color selection, then the sizes, and a very cool kind of just call to action button. This one, in the other hand, has a little bit more details. It has just like, you have the free shipping, the support, the 30 days review, you have the reviews here, but also you can add some other elements. So how do you add those elements? You go here to the elements, and then you start just putting either a scarcity buttons right here. You see the countdown line, a timer, how many people are viewing that specific product, and if you want to have any other social media checkbox here. So let's just do here, drag it, and whenever we want it. So let's say I want this right on top here. Oh, actually, this is not the one that I wanted. I wanted to have the product views right here on top. So people are viewing this product right now. So as you can see, it's actually off-centered. You want to keep everything centered. So just like the experience in the Groove Pages editor, we're trying to have the same thing so we can actually have the same experience. So we're going to go here, go to settings and go to style and just move it around. Just pretty much play with what we need to play, the corners, the target, the width, the spacing, and the block alignment. So the block alignment is pretty much this right here. This is where the whole full block is going to show. So if we click center, of course, the block is in the center. And then we give it a little bit of space so it doesn't look too bulky and too close to the actual margin. So we're going to give it a little bit of space. And what it will happen is just it will start moving around.
Yeah.
And now,
John,
yes, just Frank?
I got an idea. Once you're done, we can reword this, guys, and watch what we do. So go ahead.
So we have now a little bit more spacing. And of course, you can also play with a little bit on the style, the colors, the size of the text. So you can actually just make it a little bit larger here or maybe smaller. However you have your store set up, you have the ability now to create it and make it your own. So if you have decided to a very specific font or a text size, so you can actually do that. You can actually now experience those changes by interacting with the tools. So right now here we have, this is the viewers. Now let's just go crazy and let's just add the countdown timer. So let's just add the countdown here. So let's just add the countdown timer here. And you can also manipulate this timer however you want. Then this timer is usually very good and very successful, I would probably add, when it comes to special sales. I mean, probably we have all seen these things in or Cyber Mondays or Black Fridays or in special dates like Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
Have you ever ordered, like, say, got a hotel from like booking.com? I mean, they have all that stuff going on. This one room left. Someone just booked it over here. You know, it works, guys. It works.
Yeah. It all applies the same psychological factor of, hey, the FOMO, the fear of missing out. You're missing out the great opportunity to get this, especially if you have products that are not as simple to actually acquire. If you have a very specific design, very unique design. Like Frank was saying earlier, if you're let's say you're an artist and you want to create your own line of clothing. So you have your designs in your t-shirt or in a hoodie or in a jacket, whatever product you might probably want to be producing, then it actually becomes exclusive. I mean, follow the examples of Supreme, for example. That brand just grew immensely, and it was thanks to actually the online process. So, and of course, it's a very good brand, and all the brands have, you know, a couple of different things, which I'm going to talk a little later, because a lot of people say, and I'm going to touch in a subject here in a moment, that a lot of people say, yeah, but everybody's doing t-shirts, everybody's doing mugs. How am I going to kind of just differentiate myself from everybody else? Which I'll tell you in something that I'm actually working on. It's actually very interesting because I've been playing with it and experienced it. And soon we're going to discover how we can actually separate ourselves from the saturation of the market. And this tool, specifically GrooveKart, allows us to do that. So as you can see, guys, it's very simple. I mean, it's not as much as detail that you have to go to because it's just pretty much drag and drop. You have the ability to grab any of these elements and put them anywhere. So if you don't like it here, you can actually just move the element right under this block right here. Oh, actually, let me just bring it to the top or right there. So you can actually customize the pages, the product pages, or any pages for that matter, the way that you want to have the experience. So that is one of the greatest perks that we have here at Groove, that you can do a lot of stuff with very little effort.
It's built right in, guys. You don't. Here's the thing. Here's what I know about Shopify. Okay, are the major one, right? They're the big. What do they call it? The big gorilla, right? For now. Okay, this is
the
just
1,000-pound gorilla.
This is just for now. Okay, we're coming for you, baby. So let me explain something to you. I can guarantee you people who are watching can relate. You get excited, you start your store, and it's $30 a month. Okay, no problem. But then you start listening to all these trainings, you start watching all these people, and they're like, well, you need this app, you need scarcity, you need this, you need that. And that $30 bill quickly becomes $396 a month. And next thing you know, your husband, your wife, your spouse, somebody's like, what is this? You're spending $400 on what is this? You're always on the computer. You're not making money yet. I mean, when are you gonna cancel that? We've spent 6 months, 6 months times 4. We've spent $2,400 on this thing that you're not even making money with. This is almost, I would say, 70% of people that do things in other platforms. And next thing you know, guess what? There's a song, there's a phrase that says scared money don't make money. Next thing you know, you shut it down. So guess what you can do with GrooveKart? You can do all this stuff, all these things, the scarcity, the apps, the one-click upsell, the downsell, the order bumps, the freaking quantity discounts. All this is included. It's built right in. It's baked in, baby. It's like a rigatoni with the bubbling cheese. You know what I'm saying? It's all in there. And as a free member, you got a 2% transaction fee. Okay, 2%. So you get to make money first, guys, and then you pay the 2% fee. But let me make you think bigger. As an upgraded member, you can do the one store every 7 days. As an upgraded member, there's no fees. I mean, come on. As an upgraded member, you can add in authorized.net, NMI, Stripe. As a free member, you can do PayPal or GroovePay, which I recommend you do GroovePay anyway, because our fees are less than Stripe. It's less than Stripe. And if Stripe, think about this. If you just go look to see where Stripe is available, that's where GroovePay is available. That's a very simple thing to think about. GroovePay's fees are less. And guess what? Those payouts are good. I did a test store last year, ran $60,000 in sales through there. And guess what? It's like clockwork, baby. Okay. So just imagine that. All these features are built into GrooveKart. You don't have to worry about whether your wife or your husband's like, oh my God, you're spending $400 a month and you're on the computer all the time and you ain't making no money. Listen, you can be on the computer all the time. You can be an upgraded member. You take the time, invest in yourself and your business one time, versus how many other these platforms out there. Listen, they're killing you with fees. Now, don't get me wrong. It's a business. Don't get me wrong. So we want to see people win here at Groove. If you're part of the Groove family, we want to see you win. So guess what? You upgrade now. You get that done now. You're not going to have to worry about the monthly fee. And you can be able to crank out a new store every 7 days if you want to. You keep one for you and your business. You're making sales. And then you make a couple just for fun and you sell them. And then you use that money and you invest in your business. And then you start promoting on Facebook. You start running TikTok ads. You start running Snapchat ads. Next thing you know, you're doing SMS. Next thing you know, you're retargeting through Rontar, which we've never talked about on the lives. Rontar builds retargeting banners for all your customers who've come to your GrooveKart store. I mean, this thing, you can see I get pumped up because it's like, you just got to get in here and get going. You just got to take action, get off the fence, upgrade, and then you'll be thanking me later. And then, you start making $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, $30,000 a month. We'll have you on and you can share some of your secrets with the community, because Mr. Garcia came up with the idea. Soon we're going to have something where we have people come and it's going to be a conversation sitting on John Cornetta's big comfy couch, just a conversation about e-com secrets. That's it.
Yes. And we're gonna just take advantage of the studio here, and that's more to come soon. God, don't spoil the surprise, Frank, because it's gonna be very exciting. We're gonna have a lot of fun doing that. But guys, Frank is right, and Frank and I will be working with e-commerce since for years. Frank has more experience than I have, but the most important thing is, guys, and I'm gonna touch now on the subject of saturation. Because now we have seen a little bit of what the software can do, and we're going to just keep demoing for the next half hour, hour and a half. Whatever time we need, whatever time you guys want us here, we'll do it. But most importantly is the degree of a simple theory that I'm actually practicing myself. which is called the theory of separation. What is the theory of separation? We have always heard the word, the market is saturated. The market has so many people doing this. The market has so many people doing t-shirts. The market has so many people selling mugs. There's no products to be sold. That is completely false. So if you're thinking about jumping in, upgrading your account and start just selling, go for it. Because this is what I base my theory on. In order to avoid the saturation, you have to separate yourself from that. And how do you separate yourself? Using tools that allow you to do that without breaking the bank. For example, as Frank was just saying, you create a store, you let it run, and then you just create another one. You sell it. That is separating yourself. But let's say, oh, but how many stores can I sell? As many as you have. If you have the unlimited, if you have the upgrade, you can actually create an unlimited amount of stores, then move them to somebody else. They can continue the process. Now, products. What kind of products do I have? Do I have to stick with t-shirts for print on demand? No. You can do, and I will show you just this in a moment, right here, and I'm going to just show one of the stores here that we have. For example, we have one of our partners, Printful, and Printful allows you to create a very cool amount of products. So let me just go here to our product catalog here that we have with Printful. So let's say you have an idea of a product that you really want to push through. So let's say I'm thinking about a couple of things that I want to do. For example, let's see, home and living. Let's say you happen to be an interior decorator. Let's just go now into how good will it be for me to have a store if I'm an interior decorator? Well, if you're an interior decorator, guess what? You can sell towels. You can sell fabrics, pillows. You can sell even bean bags with specific designs, logos, things of that nature. So the products that you have at your disposal with some of our partners and the ones that are going to come in the future within the next, I believe, is first and second quarter, you're going to have pretty much the greatest opportunity to separate yourself from just the same couple of products. And not only that, but you can also have the ability of using the tools that we have to separate yourself from everybody uses the same. Why? Because everybody uses Shopify, everybody uses WooCommerce, everybody uses so many other different tools, but the differentiator is the cost. If you have GrooveKart with the lifetime license, you're not going to spend $49 a month, $50 a month, or $240 a month. You're going to be doing absolutely incredibly good if you decide to actually take the step, upgrade your account, and make sure that you create the stores that you want. You have the ability to unlimited options. So you have this, and Frank is working with China. He's also working with is it Icon Ecom, which is another great.
Personalization is coming. I mean, we got so much stuff cooking, guys. I mean, I'm pumped up. Sorry, Mr. Garcia.
No, man. No. I mean,
Yeah.
it's great to have it because you see, here's the deal, guys. We live this stuff, and we wanted
Yes.
to have the same passion for it because it is making an impact in our lives. It's making an impact in not only working with Groove and putting this into the market and making it an excellent product, but also, of course, we are making money using the software. We're making money using what we preach. What is it? How the saying goes? You preach what you pray. So we're preaching to you guys that it is one of the tools out of the whole selection of terms that we have with Groove that will make a difference if you put a little bit of effort on it. Is it simple? Definitely. Does it have a little bit of learning curve? Absolutely. But we are trying as a company to give you all the tools that you need in one place. As this morning, Mike did a great job explaining Groove funnels, and I know he's been to Groove pages. He's going to go to Groove member and all the rest of the tools. GrooveKart is a little bit of a combination of everything because it is the e-commerce aspect to it, but with a more tangible products, with more kind of just, let's say, integrating more things, if I may. So this is the kind of stuff that you guys can create, and you can separate yourself from the saturation of the market by creating innovative products that are fun, that people will find that they have an appeal to it, and of course that people will buy. And we have more tools actually in the actual builder that allows you to do those things. And as Frank was saying, create like right here the viewer for the products, also the timer. We also have a social proof. We have many tools that you can use, and they're actually included with this. So if you happen to be in a position right now that you cannot invest, just start open a store. You still have a good couple of weeks actually to do that, and you never know. Maybe you hit it with one single product. Take a look at what the stuff that we have done in the past with the one product challenge and that we did with David Lemon, and that might give you the push that you need. So, and besides of this, guys, this is also a very important part that I want to announce today, because Frank, you ready for this?
What you got? What you got? What you
For
got?
the first time, because we're proximate to actually 4 o'clock. So for the first time, guys, you're gonna see this that everybody has been asking about, and Mike was actually very excited to see it because a lot of people asked for it. And let me just get to it right now before I kind of just open my big mouth here. We are now offering something called affiliates. So GrooveKart today is officially launching the affiliate system for all stores. So how's that for a new feature? I know a couple of people, I have seen a couple of names here that they're going to be ecstatic to see this. So we're going to have all of your products actually be able to offer affiliate commissions for everybody. And this will do a couple of things for your store. Not only it will actually bring more traffic, but it will help you reduce your ad spending cost. Why? Because now you can actually have people, you can create an army of affiliates and actually get that done very, very simply. And we are going to actually demo it in a second.
Yeah. So Mr. Garcia, so let me just talk to everyone watching. Okay. How about me and you go on camera, and then we have a special guest. We have a special guest too soon. We're going to have somebody join us in a second. I reached out to him. He said people are pumped up, and listen, I could not agree more. So imagine this. Imagine you're running ads. Imagine your cost per sale for a blanket. Cost per sale is what it costs you to make that sale. Let's say it's $20. You're running ads, let's say on TikTok or something, and it's average out to $20. I learned this from Jim Rohn. If you do something often enough, a ratio will appear. Well, if you start advertising enough, a ratio will appear, a number will appear, and you will come up with your cost per sale is typically $20. Okay? But what if you launch your store with the affiliate program that we got here? We're about to demo it. And you give people $10 per sale for the blanket. So now when your customers buy, let's say 10% become an actual, active affiliate. Well, you're giving them $10. What do they care? They have a lot of followers. They have a lot of friends. They love your stuff. They love the messages on the blanket. They share it. You don't know who can buy your stuff. What if it's somebody that has 20,000 Instagram followers? And they freaking take a picture of their blanket. Oh my God, I love my blanket. And next thing you know, they're an affiliate. Click the link in my bio to go get one for yourself. Next thing you know, you're giving them $10. They get excited because they made 30 sales. You pay them $300, but now you made 30 sales times. Let's say your profit on those is $30. 30 times 30 is what? 900.
Yep.
And it's found money, baby. Found money. It's free money because did you pay for traffic for them to promote it? No, you didn't do anything other than enable them, empower them, get them excited to promote your stuff because they love your products as they're already a customer. So anyway, go ahead, boss.
Right. So nice, and you see, this is the kind of stuff that as a company we have devised, and I know a lot of people have said, hey, why do we have the same ability to share or funnels and have affiliates? So now you have that, and so let me just, without further ado, let me just put back my camera here, and let me just actually let me down here. See, you see printed money, right, Frank? So right here, you find your affiliates right here in your orders. So you're gonna click on your orders button, and then you're gonna have in this side menu the affiliates, and you're gonna click there. And it's actually very simple to set up. Max and the team did a great job making this as simple as possible, but also very effectively. Why? Because we have the ability to, for the first time, not only offer the affiliate products, but you decide which product you're going to have that affiliate commission, that affiliate link. So let's take a look, guys. So here we have the affiliate program, right? So first thing that we have to do is actually activate the affiliate program. Now that means that it's active. And as you will see here, and this is actually right now ready to go in your stores as well, but be very careful when you activate it. Make sure that you follow the steps that I'm about to tell you. And not only that, you also consider your pricing. Before you start anything with the affiliate, guys, do the numbers. Make sure that the commissions are actually something that you can afford, that your customers can afford, and that the product actually can sustain in order to give you some actually profits. So we activate this, then we describe the program description, we put pretty much what we need, and here is the best part, the percentage of the commission. So as you can see here are listed the two categories that we have in the store. Right now we have best deals and women hoodies. So what kind of commission can we actually give in the store? We can start from 5%, 10%,
Yeah.
whatever you feel comfortable with. So
John,
yep.
let's just assume for this demo, my margin is 40%. So if you know what your margins are, if you know what profit you're making, let's just say I know I make 40% around about, give or take a few percentage points, right? Depending on where the person bought, all that other things. If it's 40%, now I know, oh, how much can I give away to an affiliate to incentivize them to freaking send me traffic? All right, go ahead, boss.
All right. So for best deals, since it's the best deals, you can actually offer, let's just say 7%, 10%. Let's use as an example, let's just do 10%. I want to make sure that my affiliates are happy with the money that they're going to make. And then on the women's hoodies, I can pretty much use the same, or maybe a little less, or just use the same amount all throughout the store. But these categories, remember, this area right here is for the categories. So I'm going to save it as a 10%. Then all that you have to do is save. Now, what will happen is whenever somebody becomes your affiliate, which I'll show you in a second, then they will get the links for those categories. And every time they purchase from those categories, whoever purchases it, they get a credit for it. Yeah. Now, but before I move forward, let me show you something else. Let's say you guys want to set commissions per product. And I don't know if any of our competitors have this feature that actually offers separate commissions per product. So if you want to do per product, guess what's happened?
Oh, baby.
We actually, since we marked the category as 10%, it will list every single product that you have in your store, and you can actually give it the amount that you want. So let's say in this product, you don't want 10% in their store. You just want to use probably, let's say for this product, you want to give 5%. Mm-hmm. For this product, you want to give also 5%. For this product, 7%. So you just pretty much save that information, and it will give the correspondent. Oh, actually, I have to update this thing here because I forgot to update the commission.
Even John Garcia makes mistakes, guys. Give him a break.
And remember, guys, this is brand new. We rolled out this 2-3 days ago. So if you, for any reason, kind of just see these kind of things happen, please let us know. Yeah. But this is actually brand new, You might see it in your store right now, because I know that more than one person right now that is looking at this live
They're
is
clicking on it
poking around.
themselves. Yeah.
They're checking it out. So like, oh my God, I am getting ready to start dumping off all my links and getting in gear to actually just make this happen. So as you can see, the product level commission, as I read here, and we're glad that you actually think that this is actually happening, because this is indeed a game changer. Lisa Dell says
Yeah,
game changer indeed.
and imagine this, guys. Imagine this. You set, let's say one of your items is something custom or whatever, and you got a huge profit. Let's say you make $50 profit when you sell that item. Well, guess what? You can afford to make that one product, 30%, 40%. You see what I'm saying? Because next thing you know, people can get more excited. You got to know your numbers, write the stuff down, what your profit is every time you make a sale. I mean, of course, it's going to vary, right? Because of the fee and things like that. But this is amazing, and this is a game changer. Like everyone's saying, it's a great feature, and so we're going to use that idea of turning every customer into a potential ambassador, brand ambassador. Oh my God, you got to get my
Yep.
cat swag. Get my cat swag. My cat swag is awesome, because they love cats. And next thing you know, they have a Facebook group of 50,000 cat lovers. You don't even know. They bought your hoodie. Next thing you know, you're like, what the? I made 50 sales. Where did those come from?
Exactly.
And it came from Mary Parker and Elizabeth, New Jersey. Who
And
knows? You don't know.
And the cool part about it is, guys, that you can send all those links anywhere. And remember, this is just the beginning of the demo, because the exciting part comes next. Because now that you have the option to create the actual amounts that each category or each product even want to have, then you have, okay, but how my customers are going to become affiliates? How do we do this, right? So
Yeah,
it's actually
I
very
think somebody
simple.
signed up. Can you check on, see if somebody signed up?
Let me
Right
let
there.
me let me
Yeah,
take a
let's
look in
see.
affiliates.
I'm
So
getting
just,
excited, guys. Let's just see.
no, not yet,
Nobody.
not yet, not
Nobody?
yet. But
Oh, okay. Man,
but
okay.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it here, because I think in order to become affiliates, I know that Max actually just. Let me see if I can do this, because I don't know if we have it activated in this store when we actually create the products here.
Go to log in and register on the top
Yes.
right.
Hold
Log in
on.
and register, and then, oh, you know what? I have mine open. You want me to share my screen?
Let me check if I can make it here. You see
There
here,
you go.
this
Yeah.
is to create the account, but then the affiliate link is a little bit different. So if you have it there, Frank, let's just
Yeah.
go for it.
Let me share my screen, and then
Awesome, perfect.
okay.
So let's just
So
share your end. Now let's go and share your screen.
okay. Let me know if you can see it, and
Yep.
then let me know.
Just if you want to, perfect. I'm adding it right now, so you guys are looking at you pretty much Frank
Okay.
Salinas.
All right. You ready? So you can see my cat swag, right?
That's
Okay.
correct.
So I created an account earlier while you're talking. All right. I'm getting excited. I created an account as if I bought something. And look, guys, you see this where it says become an affiliate? So let's just act like I bought a cat swag, my cat swag hoodie. Okay. I see this. I click on it. And then guess what? John was showing you the demo earlier. You're gonna be able to have some area to sell the benefits of becoming an affiliate. It's gonna be above the sign up form.
Correct.
So you can sell them on why they should become a brand ambassador, why they should promote your products. Listen, Mary, you're already a customer. Wouldn't it be great to make money from people that you share the link with, etc. Right? So I'm gonna sign up as an affiliate. Okay, and let's see. We have these, and then based on people's feedback, we'll have more stuff coming. We wanted to keep the affiliate program super simple, that even if you're a ninth grader, you're 17, you're 18, you can launch it without having to be some marketing genius. Okay, so we're going to add some more. Obviously, look, we could. I see payment options. Well, I want to get paid with Zelle. Okay, because I like Zelle. There's no fees. There's Bitcoin, there's Skrill, there's Cash App. Then we can have one where you can put on their check. You can get paid by check. Anyone listening, remind me to put in here, pay by check. Okay, so let's just say I want to get paid by Zelle. Okay, and then I'm going to put Oh, let me not put my real email. I mean my real phone number. I don't want nobody blowing up my phone. Okay.
Yes, that will be wise, Mr. Frank.
Yeah, so this is my Gmail. That's okay. I can let Gmail do the heavy lifting if somebody spams me. Anyway, so I want to get paid by Zelle. That's my Zelle email. I'm going to hit save. Up above will be my cat swag owners pitching to the customers why they should join. And then I hit save. Oh, wow. And so this is the first time I'm seeing it actually live, guys. So I'm getting excited. So look at this. So this is the first version. We're gonna keep on.
Yep.
We're gonna keep making this better, but we're always gonna think of you in mind and keep it simple. So that guess what? What does Dan Kennedy, mean old Dan Kennedy, say? What? A confused mind doesn't buy. They don't take action. So if we confuse you too much, you're not going to be able to take action as a customer, right? Because I'm acting like I just signed up. I bought 7 My Cat Swag hoodies because I have 20 cats at home, and it smells. I'm just kidding. Okay, so I signed up as an affiliate, and now look. You know what? I want to promote this. Home is where the cat is. I hit share. Referral link has been copied. That's it. And then, so they encrypted this. The developers encrypted it. Maybe we'll add a feature. I don't know. Can you see my browser?
Yes,
Garcia?
yes, go for it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we're looking at your browser. You're
Can
looking
you
at.
see the URL up at the top?
Yep. And by the way, guys, when doing this, and this is the part of the conversation that we have, you can save that, and you can actually just use it later, whatever. And as
Yeah.
you can see, once you click in there, if you actually purchase that, that means that anybody that purchased from that link is going to get 10% of that specific
Let's.
product.
I won't do it, but I was tempted to set it in test mode and make a purchase, but I'm not going to do that for this
Actually,
demo.
let's set it up, and we do a live purchase next Tuesday. So we have
Okay,
a
perfect.
couple of more people following us on Tuesdays. So
Yes.
we're gonna test. We're testing it live just to make sure that the functionality is there, because Max and the team has been working really hard on this. The functionality now is happening. You see the commission levels. I don't know if you see that at the end. You have the changes that I did in commission. So that is how broad this portion is, because then you can actually go. If you have more categories, you can just, if my best deals are 10%, it
Mm-hmm.
will pay you 10%. My exclusive deals will pay you 20%.
Yeah, and it's all
Something
based
like
on
that.
categories, guys. So whatever categories you have, it's going to make it super simple for you to say, oh, okay, I know hoodies. My profit is this typically. I know, because let's say you break it down by hoodies, shirts, or you do, let's say you have a general store and you have many niches. Well, the Italian stuff, you set it for 20%, the Mexican stuff for 20%, but I don't know, let's just make up something. The grandma stuff is 30% because your best customers right now are the grandmas that buy your stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
So,
And that's it. And as you can see here, it says there's no affiliated orders. We'll change the wording for that. A lot of our developers are all over the country. The world, I should say. So this would probably make more sense if it said you have no affiliate sales yet, or something like that, or things like that. And then you'll be able to see when you got paid. We're going to continue to add stats. So like if the store owner pays you, it'll show that date that they paid you. Okay, so we're going to add also, you can pay me by check, where you can add your address. The person can send you a check. I mean, how cool is this? Imagine if you have a following of 50,000 people on Instagram and you start making sales, right? Because you say, click the link in my bio to start blah, 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 blah. And you get 10% of those customers start promoting to their friends and family. Maybe one of them has their own following. And bada bing, bada boom, you're making extra money simply because we have this set up for you. You don't pay nothing. It's cooked right in like rigatoni. It's baking in there. It's bubbling in there. It's ready to go for you as part of the Groove family. And go ahead, take it away, John Garcia. I'll start sharing now.
perfect. So you guys saw the end of the customer that wants to become an affiliate, what just Frank just did. But how do we see that here in the admin end? So let me just show you here again. So this is how we look at it. This is how we set it up. And now, as Frank was saying, hey, just affiliates. And as you can see here, Frank appears as one of the actual affiliates. So, and you can actually see here if he has any orders, and then of course the commission that he's owed and the details. So once you click view details, you will see pretty much every single detail for that specific affiliate. So you see you have the affiliate information, city, Houston, the preferred method of payment, the information, and all this stats. So you can see, guys, we're actually doing this because we understand where the technology is capable with and for, but also because it was actually in high demand. And this is only one of the few surprises that we have for today, because this was the biggest. But also we're going to talk about the XML for Google Merchant, which is now in full-blown circulation, but we're doing some updates for it. And also, of course, this affiliate, but we have a lot of a little other surprise that we're going to talk about it later. So, guys, I mean, if you're not excited as we are to showcase this, I don't know. I mean, this when Max presented this specific area for the affiliates, I was blown away by the fact that if you decide to create any product, you have the ability to share that anywhere. And take a look. Since I have let me just go here for a moment here into my Facebook. I want to show you something really cool. So, Frank,
Yes.
let me see if I can copy. Well, actually, you might have to do it if you don't mind,
Okay.
because if you can actually go to Facebook and share one of those links in Facebook in your area in
Sure.
Facebook,
I'll test it. Yeah.
because some of the things that I want to see is make sure that the OG, the Open Graph information of the product actually is listed. And once people click in there from Facebook, you get still the information of the product, and it looks just like if you're sharing anywhere. So imagine if you're a member of a group or a page that you have the ability to publish things. So you can actually drop, you have to go according to the rules. If that admin for that specific group allows you to send one post or maybe one link, you can just drop that link in your, let's say, your cat club, or you like to do mugs, or maybe you do pottery. Anything that you sell, you can actually have your friends, your family, your kids to actually just participate and help you to grow the store. Now is more easier than ever to actually do this. So, guys, this is an impressive tool, and I know that everybody will be happy with it. So let's just take some questions, shall we, Frank? Let me just bring some questions from
I
above.
just wanted to share with you guys here. I'll show you real quick, and I'm going to show you a quick preview. Then we'll go into the questions. So I
Perfect.
didn't have. Let me just show you. I'm going to share my screen just so you can see what it looks like right now.
All
But
right.
this is if I didn't set up an intentional OG image, so and it still works. So ready? We're going to go in here, and then you tell me if you can see my Facebook. And as you can see here, I pasted it, and look, there's the small OG image. But later, you can go and manually into the SEO settings and change it, and then change that out to something different. So as you can see here, it's going to give them a nice preview, a social preview, an open graph preview, and you can intentionally change that in the product settings on your store. So I'm going to stop sharing, but I just want to show you, like you were mentioning, it does work like
Nice.
a beautiful thing.
Perfect. And you see, guys, we're trying to round everything perfectly for you guys, make it as simple as possible, because we want you guys to separate yourself from the competition. Use that formula, use that theory of separation by having this great tool, and just do things differently. You don't necessarily have to use Shopify or WooCommerce. You have GrooveKart for it. So go get it. Now, let's just go to the stores, because I see we have a lot of questions here. And let me just start with this one. Adolf Katia says, are we going to have more templates? Yes, actually. Our surprise guest, I don't know if our surprise guest is around. I think this will be a very appropriate opportunity to
He's
bring
gonna
him
let
in.
us. Yeah, he's gonna let us know when he's ready, John. And then as soon as he
Perfect.
is, I'll let you know.
Awesome. So let's just see for another question here. Uh, Here in the GrooveKart, says a Groove tutorial says, is there a limit in the type of size of digital files we upload for a product? So, guys, this is actually something important that I would like to address. GrooveKart is designed for any kind of products, even digital products. The only limitation that we've been having is the size of said files. And I believe in the last discussion, we allow PDFs and I believe also zip files. Don't quote me on the zip files, but we do allow certain type of files to be delivered. Now, I believe that the size is anywhere between 120 megabytes, I believe,
To 200 megabytes now.
200 megabytes. So remember, it's 200 megabytes, and we have that ability to do that because guess what? In the event that you guys don't feel comfortable yet using GrooveCell, because I don't know how to use it, I'm taking a long time. I'd rather do a shopping cart experience that people can select 1 or 3 or 4 products. Guess what? We
Yes,
are
baby.
going to have recurring payments coming. So recurring
It's ready.
payments.
It's ready. We're just making it prettier. That's it.
Exactly. So
That's it.
it is working. So that's going to be the second bomb for today that we're dropping. Recurring payments for GrooveKart is a reality now, and we're going to showcase it as soon as all the testing and all the process of beautifying that part of the app is ready. But so if you have anything to do with PLR documents, if you're a writer, if you want to share your knowledge via eDoc, you can actually do it as well with GrooveKart. Now, we're not going to try to present what tool is better, what tool will do better job. It is all about the functionality, guys. Let's just make sure that we use that theory of separation. Everybody's selling courses, everybody's selling information. Right now, we're in the information age that a lot of people are making a lot of money selling their knowledge. So it is up to the tools. Now you have the best of both worlds because you have the e-commerce experience with GrooveKart, and then you have the actual experience of the funnel, of the creation of that process, the nurturing of your leads, and all that stuff. So great tools. And I bet our guest is ready.
He is ready. So I'm going to come back to the stuff you were just mentioning about what else you can do. You don't have to sell just print on demand with GrooveKart. So I'm going to remind me to come back to that. We have a special guest coming to us live from Gotham City. No, wait. I'm sorry. From Barbados.
Barbados.
There he is. The one and only phenom in design, Damian Bradshaw.
Yeah, you had me for a minute. We said Gotham City.
Yeah.
I was about to say Frankie's gonna say Batman at any moment now.
Yeah, but we can't let people know what I do at night, okay?
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
We know your secret identity. It's okay, Clark.
And no, the entire group knows.
All right, Damien. So it's so glad to have you here, man, because I know a lot of people are excited about the updates and the stuff that we're doing. And I know you're being participating a lot with the team, especially doing the templates. And I know that you are a very, very, very well-groomed and incredibly talented designer. So tell us what is come.
Well, tell me what you really think.
Yeah.
Well, that's the impression that I got.
That's the impression I give people. Yeah, it's got to be. I'm glad to be here. Even I never usually plan these things, but it doesn't really make a difference to me. I'm always ready to come talk about this stuff when you guys are ready. So what we're gonna do? Last time I was here, we were just going through the actual screens for the whole new builder is going to be, what it's going to be like, and it's not quite ready yet, and we're very close. But what we also started to do as well too is we started to look at the product creation process again, how you go about creating your products and how to make it faster for you, instead of having a long drawn out process where you feel as though it's going to be knocking your head on the wall. We looked at that again now, and also what John Garcia said and Frank said about recurrent payments. We're looking to include that as well too in the process. So what I'm gonna do here now is just share my screen with you, and hopefully it it works the first time. It doesn't give me any issues. There we go, and let me know if you can see my screen, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And Groove family, Damien is an integral part of improving GrooveKart. He's been helping us in the back end, not only making templates, but doing this, making it faster, lighter, sexier, and making it beautiful. So with that being said, I'll shut up and go ahead.
Yeah, just know, I'm one of the main Negro people, yeah. But we have a good few people behind there, especially just going at it like crazy, so that you guys can have, a really, really great UX process. So what you're seeing here now, what we're doing here is pretty much trying to bring the product creation in line with the other apps. And anyone who uses GrooveMail right now would tell themselves, you know what, this looks very familiar. And it does, because we're basically taking the same UX experience you have with GrooveMail, and similar to also GrooveMail, we're bringing it over to GrooveKart. That way, you don't feel like you're overwhelmed by something that looks new and that you've never done it this way before. You see how it looks, and you've seen it elsewhere in the Groove family before, and okay, you know what, this looks familiar, and I've used this before, so I can definitely work with this. So we basically broke it down into 5 sections. If you've used any other apps, whether it's like Amazon, eBay, Shopify, you're gonna be familiar with the one scroll UX process of creating a product. Just one long scroll, and you just put in all your information. You create everything all in one go, and then you hit save, and then your product is done. So we just want to make sure people don't have to do any unnecessary jumping around or going back and forth to get their product set up. So you just click here, and it goes exactly to that section that you want of the creation process. So in this section here, we have the information part, where we're just going to take your basic information of the product name. You put your description in here. You choose what type of product it is, whether it's standard or a digital product, as we can do both. And then we choose the categories. And we're going to put something here as well, too, which allows you to create new categories as well, like how the current builder does. But it's just a matter now of us really nailing this process so that you guys would have it much easier. As we can see here, we can also add that. And then next, we have the media, where you can add all your images, all your video, anything that you need to add to show off your product visually would go here. Then we have the pricing, and let's jump over to this page. As we have an example here, and the media uploaded, your images will go right there. And as you add more images and more video, it will drop down and keep adding as well too. It doesn't matter how much you want to add. The pricing, you can set it your main price here and your compare to price. And what is compare to price? Compare to price is when you have that previous price, like it shows you the price like crossed out, and then you have the new price. That's what compare to price is. So it shows you that you're getting a better deal with the product that your person's uploading. Then we have any additional fees you will have, and if you have a main SKU, you put that here. All of these things are currently present in the current product. Just keep that in mind, that all these are currently available how you make your products right now in GrooveKart. It's just that we're rebuilding the process to make it easier for you to do it. Okay, now we are into pricing, and pricing is broken down into like 3 sections. We have the main section of the pricing, which you saw before. We have the bulk pricing, which this is where you put your discounts. If you have any discounts you want to create, you can come here and you can add a new discount, and it saves it right here. And when you click the actions button, it drops down and allows you to either delete or edit your discounts, which we're gonna see here. When you add a new discount, it gives you discount quantity and discount type, and then you can save it and it adds it to the list right here. Very simple and very easy. Now we have the new kid on the block, which John was just talking about, recurring pricing. What you can do is that you can create your recurring pricing, and it puts it and slots it right here. And once it puts it there, you can always edit it and make any updates that you want to your recurring pricing subscriptions. And for anyone who may not be familiar with the word recurring, another word for it is also subscription, something that you pay for every month or every 3 months, every 12 months. It doesn't matter. So when you go to create your current pricing now, you can come here, you put in your name, we can call it Groove Coffee subscription. We can put a description for it. And then you can choose your installments. And these are options that you're going to see also in GrooveSell, because GrooveSell has the current recurring payment system already put in place. So if you do use GrooveSell, you're going to see the similar options here as well too, whether you want to choose them to pay 4 installments over 12 months. Does it have a trial period? What is the cost, Trevor? You can choose yes or no, and then the trial period that you want it to run for. till they start actually paying their installments. So you set all of that here, and then you hit save recurring, and bam, that's it. That
Good
saves in your
Lord.
product.
Wow.
And
I can't stop smiling. All this stuff is just like, geez, Louise. I'm just blown away.
yeah, so we're just trying to simplify it, make it easy, and put it in bite-sized chunks so that no one's overwhelmed with the information. You can see that this is discounts. You can see this is recurring. If you don't have a recurring price you want to set, you can just skip it. It's just you just scroll past it. It's nothing that's necessary. All of these are optional. Like these ones are optional. Bulk pricing is optional. Recurring is optional. If you don't have any discounts, if you don't have any recurring pricing, just leave them out. You can always come at a later date and come back in here and just add them just like that and hit save.
Wow.
And that's it.
That's amazing.
And next we're going to look at variants, which we already have, but we've tried to simplify the variant process as well too. So we can see here that we have our main variants, which is if you're selling stuff like t-shirts, you have color and their size. And you can also add as much variants as you want actually. But depending on the product you're selling, people tend to have like 1 to 3 variants. So we're gonna look, and again here, you can always edit or delete the variant, or you can add a new variant. And then we're gonna come to this page where we have the variants by itself. It's gonna be a bit longer, but that's what happens when you're adding variants. So if you have like multiple colors, you decided that you already have a size variant, and you decide you want to add a color variant now. You can put in the name of the variant here, which is color. And then you can come here and you can choose if you want to display it as a drop down or whatever you want. And then you can add the variants right here. So if you put in like white, you want a white shirt, black shirt, yellow, red, put them in, and then you hit generate, it's going to automatically generate the variants down here. Right. So then you can see right here that you already have size and you're creating color, and it's going to create a variant for every single product that you have. So you have a t-shirt that's white and small, t-shirt that's white and medium, white and large. So then it has black and small. So every single variant that it was going to create for every single variant. And then the first variant is going to be, you can set your variants, which one you want to be the default variant to show. Or you can actually come over here. If you want to delete a variant, you can then just click over here and then you can hit delete variant. Wow. But we're trying to also incorporate, because I know sometimes this can get a bit much for people. I want to be able to click this and click hide variant. That way, you can drop down or bring them back up as well too, so that there's not too much information in your face. But either way, because I know variants can get very long as well too, depending on how many colors, how many sizes, variants, the list can get very long. So, but as you can see here, you can put in your individual SKUs. If you have individual SKUs for variants, like for instance, if you're pulling over a product from Printful, and which has already information already set, like for instance, like shirt color, shirt size, and all of that, and it generates SKUs automatically for every product. When you pull it over from Shopify and add your product into here, all of this is going to be filled out already. You shouldn't have to really change your SKUs, because that's going to be in place. This is for people who are now adding their products to the store, their physical inventory, and they have SKUs for every product. You can add them right here as well too. Right. And then we have the last section of it where we're going to focus on, which I moved it around because this stuff mainly deals with SEO. We have the tags, which you can add tags, which creates the additional collections for your products. So if you want to put men's, women's, kids, this is where this product will show up in, and then you can create those categories, but you have collections which you can create within categories as well too. So you may have a men's shirt, but you may have a specific collection within that men's shirt that you want to display as well too. So when you do your search, and you have your product filters, which that's something that's coming to GrooveKart, people. If you didn't know, we're going to be adding filtering or product filtering as well too, so that when you're on the main category page, you can actually see the filters on the left hand side. And when you add tags actually add to the filters as well too, so you can even then search down another level for products. Now we have SEO and sharing, where you're going to be able to put in the meta title of your title and the description, what you're going to be seeing in Google, your URL. All that information is very important, and this is what you will seeing on Google on the front end. And then we have the open graph, the OG markup, which would be,
Sorry guys, I just want to add, when this is all done, ready to go, whatever you put in the description, we're going to have it so that you don't have to retype it. It's going to pull in up to so many characters, so that a lot of this stuff is going to be done for you for the SEO, and it's going to be beautiful, and you can override stuff if you need to. And I saw a quick question, and I'll let you get back to it, Damien. When is this coming out? Before the end of the quarter? It's coming.
This is first quarter.
It's coming right down the street. It's right. I can see it. It's right down the street.
Yes, this is what we want to add along with the release of the 2.0 builder, because we don't want that you get a new builder and still have a product user experience which you're not 100% happy with, or that you feel as though you're still lumbering around on it. So along with the 2.0 builder, we want to add something that's nice and juicy, which revolves, a lot of GrooveKart revolves around it, but a lot of people may not say or think it happens. But the product creation and the category creation is actually very vital to your store, and everything, a lot of your energy does revolve around that. So to make that experience as easy as possible makes building the entire store and the brand creation process easier for customers on the whole.
Right, and that's actually part of the formula. And I think that in the past meetings that we have discussed, is simplification always brings gratification.
Exactly.
And by simplifying the process, everything will be simpler. And it sounds redundant, but it is why we have a great team of people like Damien, Max, Frank, that actually analyze what we have experienced with the platform so far and make the experience part of that simplification. So I'm so excited, man, to see this at the end of the quarter. I know people just like that, they're looking at this right now. They're going, my God, this is going to be so simple, and feel encouraged to actually, just move forward. As somebody said earlier, don't dip just your toes, just go full blown in and get everything in your GrooveKart. So Damien, I we lost you there for a second, Damien. Thank
I
you
thought
so much.
I thought it was you guys. I just lost everyone completely for a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Oh no, man! It's been such a great experience, and thank you so much for showing us that. As
No
you can see,
problem.
guys, we've been dropping bombs today. Now we have the affiliate program, we have the new UX coming, we have the recurring payments or the subscription model also coming. So, and this is only for Q1. Imagine for Q2. Q2, we're gonna have a lot of other surprise. We're gonna have more people, finally, more companies partnering up with Groove, and Frankie's leading that charge. And we have so many stuff. So, Damien, so thank you so much, man. I mean, it was such a great time to
Anytime,
see
man.
that.
It's not a
So
problem.
that's amazing.
Thank you, man.
Okay, that was my pleasure.
Yeah.
All
Thank you,
right,
man.
guys. All right, later, guys, and bye, everyone.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you on the next one.
Thank you, Damien. Appreciate that, man. It was great to see. Guys, we have a great team of people working, and Damien is an amazing designer. Also, Daniel, Lucius, all the team that actually, even though they haven't really worked a lot with GrooveKart, we get one thing. We need to make sure that everything is cohesive, and that's where we're gearing towards. Make sure that the apps look the same look and feel. So now I think it's a great opportunity to also just not only take a break and just do the questions. So let's just go to the question, because we do have a lot, and David probably might have gone to sleep already. So let's just start. Oh no, David is here. Oh my God! You see, he's just like the little ghost that is there but it's not there. He was just sleeping. He just turned the camera off. Come on, David, show your face, man.
Hello.
There he is.
Hello.
The number one, the one and only.
The one and only
David Lemon.
Mr. David Lemon.
I'm just here watching, making sure you don't say something that you shouldn't.
Oh well, that always happens. So
Never, sir, never. We're always cool. All right, guys. So let's just go back to the question. So Christine Case asked, "Does it pay the affiliate automatically, or do I have to manually pay them?" Unfortunately, and so far, the payments have to be done manually. So let's say a person buys your T-shirt, you get the 10%. You pay the equivalent, of course, in dollars using the tool. I mean, using the payment form that they actually selected. Either you have to mail a check, or maybe pay through Zelle, or maybe pay through PayPal, whichever is easier for you and for them. So hope that clarifies the question.
Yeah, it'll be very simple. We're trying to keep everything simple. so that you go in there, you take care of it. It'll mark them as paid. It's up to you to actually do it. So I've had many membership sites in the past that was just hard code PHP. When I would pay my affiliates, I would send the payment first, then I mark them as paid, and then you're good. So it keeps track when you pay them, etc. And so it's going to be a very simple process. All you're going to do is take care of the payment first, mark them as paid, and we're just trying to keep it very simple so that you can get as many people into your affiliate program as possible. We don't have to make them jump through hoops. And then next thing you know, we're going to add more stuff, more improvements to it. But we're always going to be thinking of you in the back of our minds, all of us here at Groove, so that we keep it simple. And we know money loves speed. So the quicker you can get up and running, the quicker you can make money. This is my commitment to you. My commitment to you, my goal by the end of this quarter, I'm saying it. I keep saying it because I'm pushing our team and I'm working with them. John's working with them. Damien, we're all working together. 15 minutes setup from the moment you click your dashboard to set up your first product. That's my commitment to you. 15 minutes setup with ever increasing speeds so that you can make more money, get up and running quicker. Now, if you add the second, third, fourth, of course, you're going to add time for that. But let's just say you're an influencer and you have 500,000 TikTok followers and they love your stuff and you have something you always say. You're going to be able to come in here to GrooveKart and set up your store in 15 minutes or less, one product, whether that's with Printful, whether that's with Tscape, whether that's with T-Launch coming down the pipeline, whether that's with Shine On, whatever. My commitment to you is 15 minutes setup. That's my goal. Simple, fast, hit the ground running, make more money, and then next thing you know, we'll have you here interviewing you, sharing your tips of what you've learned along your Groove journey.
Awesome. And not only that, guys, but take a look at this, because this actually, what Frank just mentioned, comes great with this question that we have here. So Groovers Digitales, which I'm actually sensing this is actually a community of Spanish-speaking people. So we have made an announcement. We're going to have teachings. We're going to have our lessons in Spanish as well. So please tell me, if I have digital products like cards, ebooks, templates, etc., how the delivery works on GrooveKart. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to show you how easy it is to set up a product. So let me just bring back my screen here. And as you can see here, we're actually at the list of our products. So these are the products that we have set up here. And let me just bring my mouse here. So when you create a product, all that you have to do is click here on the top of the page which says new product. So I'm going to click new product. And it is actually on the very first step where you need to be clear with the system. Where the system will tell you, okay, so I want a product, I want a standard product right here. So Groovers Digitales, this is the way that you do it. You're going to follow the steps, the 6 steps, which are going to be less once the new UX arrived. You're going to create your product name. And right here, as the second portion right here, you select the standard product or a digital product. When we're doing print on demand, you don't need to do this because you're importing the product, so you don't have to do that. This is only when you have your own product, it's a standard product, or a digital product. So here's the deal. Once you click digital product, the system asks you, does your product have an associated file? So let's say in your case, Groovers Digitales, it does. So we're going to click yes. And guess what? Here, now you have the option to upload the file. So you actually select your file, you upload the file, you put a name for whatever it is. Let's say you have a training guide there, or you have whatever it is the name of your file that you're selling, the template or an ebook or a card. You name that, you upload the file, then you put an expiration date. So how many days your customer have to get that specific file? So let's say it's I'm gonna leave it for a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is. So you put the date there and the number of days, and then once you click save, there it is. So once they complete the process, once you complete the process of the creation of the product, once people buy the product, they're gonna receive an email with a download link. And that's it. That's how you actually get the delivery of products when it comes to digital products. So that is pretty much it. Susan says, every time Groovathon comes along is mind-blowing. Well, we're glad that you're actually enjoying it and you're getting a lot of tips. and you're discovering new functionality along with GrooveKart. So this is going to be definitely a life changer for a lot of people. Not a game changer, but a life changer. Abdul Kahar says, "Can we have recurring payments for affiliates for the customers they got?" It's a
I
good
think it's going to be.
recommendation.
I think it's going to be. It's a given. I think so. Now, if it's not built in yet, we'll bake it in. We'll make
Well,
sure it's in.
exactly. Remember, is if we don't have it yet, we will find a way to actually accommodate it in the roadmap. Because something that I want to stress here, and this is why I actually brought in this question: we're building this for you, but a lot of the requests that we gather for GrooveKart and GrooveSell, they might be a little bit too exclusive to certain niches and certain markets. So we have to be fair with everybody. And this is actually one of those requests that will really make sense for the future of the development of the product. So it's going to be definitely taken in consideration, Abdul. And while this is recorded, you'll see that maybe in the future, if it accommodates properly with the team, then we can definitely just see the option to get this actually out there for you. So let's take a look now, Frank. Let's just see. We have
Sure.
another
Listen, guys.
question.
As you can tell, Frank Salinas is hyped up. I'm pumped up. I keep trying to talk, and it's like Mr. Garcia is like, Frank, calm the hell down. Let me talk. So, guys, it's 'cause I'm excited for y'all. I'm excited for this because, oh my gosh, listen.
If I had the soundboard that MyFieldSame has, I'll probably just put every time you speak the "shut up" button. So this is actually a cool question, and I actually brought it in because I might need help from Mr. David Lemon because we really don't know. And being completely honest, here we're an open book. Successfully Victory Publishers, Entrepreneurs, Infopreneurs, whatever name that is, I'm going to name it Victory, says, very important, what is the minimum age for signing up for GrooveFunnels? And also for this e-commerce plus drop shipping. We know of 10-year-old youthpreneurs in YouTube and elsewhere. That is a good question. But unfortunately, I do not have an answer for you at the moment.
Yeah,
Please do send me. And you know what? It's a fair question because I am a big advocate of teaching our kids to grow and utilize our tools. But it is a very good question. So I will
this is
have to find
something.
out.
This is something I know. I've seen it with like Gary Vaynerchuk and things like that. Patrick McDavid and people that I follow. Listen, you have to be a certain age to get a job in the United States, but you can actually start a business. And of course, you probably have your mom and dad, manage it or whatever that is. That's between you guys, your accountant, your lawyers. But there are like successful Victory Publisher says. I mean, you can start a business at a younger age versus you have to wait till you're 15 or 16 to get a job. So, but I check with your local regulators, your state and local. It can vary by state. So look it up.
Yes.
I'm sure you can figure out with a simple Google search, or go down to your Chamber of Commerce, and if you're in the United States, call them and find out. And then you can always reach out to us as well. But it's something you could probably discover for your locality, for your location, for your country, how that works. And
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna just kind of just follow that point. That remember, guys, when you open a business online, and the question is very clear: how old somebody needs to be in order to have a GrooveKart store or a GrooveFunnels account. We cannot decide because anybody can actually create an account because we don't really ask for age. We hope it is somebody that is financially responsible, that they understand that they're gonna open the free account or any other account. There's a sense of responsibility, and a 10-year-old maybe don't have that sense of responsibility. It's just like Facebook. Facebook, the minimum age is 13 years old, but you have to be supervised. So, or you have to have a companion or somebody authorize your account. So it will be something that I'll definitely have to ask around, and I'll be more than glad. So if you can send me, please do me a favor, send us an email to support@groovedigital.com. Then I'll definitely be able to actually answer that question. And most likely we can probably kind of define what will be the youngest that any member can actually create a store here with us and a Groove account. Now, I have another question here that is very interesting. Linda Lamont asked, this is very exciting. If we're looking at a store with US dollars, will it show our country's currency? Of course. And I'm going to show you where to get that. The good thing about GrooveKart is we are a platform that anybody from anywhere in the world can actually work with. So, Linda, if you happen to have your store, let me just get out here of the product pages. And what I'm going to do is show you in the setup, because GrooveKart has the ability to accept a lot of different currencies and also a lot of different languages in the future. So we're going to be working with French and Spanish, I believe, at the first round. And here it is. So international settings. You have this thing here that allows you to actually pick the language and the currencies. I'm sorry, the currencies that you can work with. So you can select any currencies here. As you can see, we have the US dollar and the euro activated, but you can actually enable or disable any currency that you may need. So if you work with the Barbados dollar or the Bolivar or the Boliviano if you're in Bolivia, or the Brazilian real if you happen to be in Brazil. So you do have the ability to actually use any currency that you need. And of course, if you're in the US, it's right at the top, and you can actually just enable it or simply disable it if you work with Canada as well. So you can use any kind of currency in specific areas of the world. Now, Edna Jades asked, where is the link for the GrooveKart training? Edna, the training is actually here in our group here in Facebook every Tuesday at 4 p.m. from 4 to 5 p.m. Sometimes from 5:30, something like that, because Frank talks too much. So
I do. I got excited and I won't shut up. So.
Oh, this question, Frank, actually kind of just.
Will this connect your product as? Wow.
NFT. I mean, I wish that we get to that point in the near future, but NFTs are still technology, still very new, still in development. I know there's a lot of people out there making a ton of money on NFTs and everything that kind of just in regards to the world of the crypto, and of course not fungible tokens. So we need to wait. I will highly advise everybody just to wait. Maybe I cannot promise anything related to that, because it's such a broad market that we want to keep focus. So we want to make sure that we do pretty much one thing correctly. Then we move to the next.
It's more narrow than the average person that is going to get involved with e-commerce. They want to sell their wares, their gear. They want to go into a niche. They want to, NFTs.
Correct.
It's exploding, but right now with GrooveKart, at this very moment, it's not on the schedule of what we're doing for the next couple quarters. Exactly. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen or wouldn't happen or whatever. I mean, we could get a call from Mike tomorrow, say,
watch out, he's watching. He's watching.
Yeah, I know.
He's watching. He's watching. Yeah. So I know that Max right now is probably thinking how to connect with future cryptocurrency payments and stuff like that. So that's what we want. I mean, the future is gearing to that, guys. So we, as a company, we're open to all that stuff, but we also need to expect and actually just set the expectations and set the realities that we're dealing at hand. Right now, we're working a very solid product. We're going to make it larger, make sure that it's functional. But these new things that are coming in, just with all these new technologies, they do take time to actually be developed. So thank you, Dexter, for that question. But I wanted to get in and make sure that we give you the answer that maybe not the answer that you wanted, but it is what it is at the moment.
Yeah, of course. And we got more, guys. We're not done. I know John Garcia is probably like, Frank, can we get out of here? Listen, we got a couple more things, but let's see if we have any other questions. And I'm going to look at what else that we plan to talk about.
Yeah, perfect. So I do have another question that I wanted to bring in. Give me a second. I think I passed it. Somebody asked about the categories. Give me a second. He asked a question. Facebook user, Nicholas Capra. Can you put a product in more than one category? Absolutely. And again, I am not going to tell you. I'm going to show you, because at the end of the day, this is what it is for. So we're going to go to our product page right here. And right now, my products. So it's going to load up all the products in the page. And you know what? Let me just hide the comment here for a moment. And let me move ourselves to the side. And better yet, let me just show you this right here. So these are our product lists at the moment. So right here, when you click on actions, and you click edit, what you'll be doing is you're editing the product. So you're going to be seeing 6 tabs right here at the top, then the information, the description, SEO, advanced, everything that we've just been talking about. Now, here's the deal. Nicholas says, I want to know if I can add everything to one or more categories. Absolutely, you can. And that happens right here in the main description on the information part, because you see here where it says new category. All that you click is add the new category. You can create the new category or you can add it. Here, the button that I just pressed is just to add a new category that you may need this product to be in. And we have hoodies, we have women's hoodies, but we also have, I think is the specials. You see, all the categories appear here in the best deals, women hoodies, men's clothing. So any category that you select will actually be added automatically. So let me see, I'll just do ads again. Here, so best deals, and let's just put this, even though I think is a women's product, women's hoodies, I'm gonna add it into the men's clothing category. So as soon as I click save, and I'm gonna go here to the login for a second here to the store. Let me go to my cat swag. So you'll see that whenever we look at the categories, that product will be in one or more category. We put it, I believe it was in men's products. Let me see. Hoodies, did I select hoodies or no? No, I didn't select hoodies. So let's take a look what category did I select? Actually, men's clothing. So let's just put it in men's hoodies. Men's hoodies, right here. So we're gonna save the product again. And now, as you can see, we have women's hoodies, men's clothing in hoodies. So let's just go here and take a look if in this category here for men's hoodies, we have the product. We have it here. And also if we go for women's or hoodies or best deals, we will find the product as well. So let's just go here, men's, and let's just select another category just to show you that yes, it can be. So let's just put it in best deals. So we added in best deals. So we click save. And then we're gonna go here again to the store, and we're gonna go here to best deals, and you'll see that that product is right here. So as you can see, you can have the same product go into different categories, and this was made actually to improve the option of a sale. So by having the same product, if you're starting small with your store, if you have only 5 products, then you can put it in different categories. Why? Because you want to take advantage of the categories by the SEO definitions and keywords that you might probably use. So it is possible, Nicholas. So I hope that that resolved your questions. Let's see. I do have one.
I saw someone ask when stock control available. When stock control is available, it's actually available.
Yeah, once you control it, once you open it in your store, you will see that already. So you can control that as well. So it is working as it is. And I see the grade is coming. I mean, all the comments have been great. Very true. This is way simpler. And you'll need these apps that cost so much. So you see, people are realizing that a lot of the changes that are coming for Groove are going to be positive, and we hope that you are there.
John, you know what this is?
It's probably vodka or rum.
It's Groove Juice.
It's Groove Juice. Okay.
Anyway, I'm joking around. This is whiskey. I've had it. You gave me this the other day when we were at the. Never mind. I'll save that for now.
It was. That's the other channel. That's the other channel.
All right.
All right, guys. So I think, let's say we're actually wrapping it up. We already been here for, well, Mike.
Okay, I got one more thing then.
Yes, Frank. Sorry, I almost forgot. Let me see if we have any questions here.
Yes.
I don't see any last questions. Let me take a look. Let's see. Let me just take a look.
I got 2 things. One of them I'm going to touch on super fast, guys. You're going to be excited, of course. I'm just going to touch on it real quick. So.
Been begging for subscription and affiliate for the last year. So you see, Christine, we are actually listening to you. So that's great. So let's go, Frank. Let's go. I think we're done with the questions, and I know that a lot of people are kind of just tired. I mean, they've been so long with us.
Yeah.
So let's get this rolling.
I'm gonna. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, great. So listen, guys. Okay, one thing we improved. Let me share my screen. Okay, Mr. Garcia,
Yep.
and share screen. Let me know when you can see it. All right. Let me know if you can see my product section.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're looking at your product section and also your Skype. So
Oh,
hi.
look at that. Let me. Okay. All right. Good thing John Cornetta was not, telling me off. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So listen, check this out. If you go into apps, right? Go to App Manager. Let me show you an improvement we made to the social proof widget. So you click on here, social proof pop-ups, right? You turn it on, right? And then you click on this little cog. Now we have some more features, some more functionality, I should say. You can show products with that are free. You can show the cost. You see that? It shows the preview, right? You can make it not clickable. Why do you want to do that? Well, you want people to take action and you don't want to take them away from the experience of about to purchase. So you can turn that off, right? Or you can leave it on, right? Okay, and then when does it start? Well, it starts after, let's just say after 2 seconds. And then, let's just say after 7 seconds. Okay, and then we can change the text color. Let's change the background color on this one to white. And then the text color is black. Okay, look at that. And then we hit save. Oh, sorry, it must be greater than or equal to 10. Okay. And we hit save. And this is on my cat swag. Start delay should be okay. I messed up. Should not be less than 10. Okay.
Correct. I was about to say that, but you just the system
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
you.
Yeah. So there we go. Right. And then you can go. Let's see if it actually works. Did I turn it on? Let's see. So we're gonna show the price info. We're gonna show the price and we're gonna disable the link. So we're gonna make it so that it's not clickable. Okay. And we're gonna say what? My cat swag, right, John?
That's correct.
And then so we're gonna go here and let me just type in. Oh, sorry, it's right here. Let me close this and then let's see if hopefully it starts. What do we say? How many seconds? We're just gonna
I think it was
navigate.
30.
So we're gonna go here and we're just doing this. We're looking around. There's actually some. Oh,
There
there
it
it
is.
is. And look, I cannot click this. You see that? Now let's hang on. I'm gonna put max to the test. I hope I can't click on that. Oh, it doesn't go nowhere, guys. It does what we say it does. So that keeps people right here on the product that they're looking at so they don't have to click off and go somewhere else. So that's a quick little feature. Now, are you ready? All right. Okay. So
Hey,
look.
hey, I don't mean to steal your thunder, my friend, but I forgot something that is important.
Yeah.
But it will take me 2.5 minutes because I'm just going to announce it. Then I'm going to just get off your hair and then you're going to do your thing. Because it's important because I had it in the list and we completely ignored it for the past 20 minutes. So kind of just to wrap up kind of the afternoon, guys. Another little bomb. We have gotten so many people asking us, hey guys, how am I going to put my products into the Google Merchant Center? Well, what is the Google Merchant Center? The Google Merchant Center, and let me just show my screen right here. Am I showing my screen? Yes, thank you, Frank. So the Google Merchant Center is actually this thing. When you type, let's say, t-shirts in Google, t-shirts, you get options now. You see, you get shop t-shirts. So what GrooveKart is going to have now to a very well-rounded experience is for you to have the option to add via AdWords your ads here for your products directly. So we're going to be having the experience so when people click shopping, you can actually showcase your products directly in this. How do we do this? Actually, we have something called the Google product feed, which is located right here. I'm going to go there for a moment here. We're going to go here to our products. Actually, you have to leave the products page. It's in our settings page right here. So let me just go out here. And we're going to go to our settings. We will go to the pixel feeds and embed codes because I'm going to touch base in a couple of them because I want to save some material for our Tuesday presentations. So you see here, you have the embedded codes, the Facebook pixel tracking. You can actually create Facebook pixels. You can track all your sales through Facebook as well. The Facebook product feed that you can create, the Google Analytics, and then the Google Merchant feed. So in order to create a Google Merchant feed, it's just very simple. You just click here to enable it. And what the system does, it actually creates a specific link that creates the information that Google needs to collect in order to put the products in the Google Merchant Center. So you see here, this is kind of the link that you're going to see. It will actually take a little bit to create if you have a lot of products. As you can see, our feed created in a couple of seconds because we don't really have a lot of products. If you happen to have more products, so it might be a little longer. But how do you connect this with Google? So all that you do, you get this file, and let me just log in really quickly. Let me see if I can log into my account really quickly here. AdSense. Okay, let me see. At Google, let me see if I can log in without having to show any sensitive information here. But it is just a matter of dropping out that specific link. That same link, you can actually just do that. Let me see. I have some products. And here's some ads as well. So yep, I just created a campaign for that, which I tied up with some of my products.
Beautiful.
And actually, let me see. I think none of the ads are running because I was just testing some other stuff here. And let me see. The feeds actually were. You see, I didn't have any pros because I removed the feed because we were actually fixing this stuff with Max. But you can actually just drop this specific link right here, which it will be right here in the store on our feed. So it will require you to log in, copy this link, and drop it into your ad account and into your Google Merchant Services, and that's all that you need to do. Let me see if I can
amazing.
show you how. Yeah, it's still creating the file, but let me just show you. Let me see if I have one. Let me see if I can find one of the files that I might have created in the past. Give me just 1 second.
No problem. In the meantime, guys,
right here.
John Garcia,
it's actually right here. Right. Look, yeah. It's, I had it handy.
Beautiful.
So this is the information. Of course, I unfortunately clicked it out, but let me just bring it back here. So
there we go.
This is how the file looks like. So it will create every single specific information that Google needs in order to put your product. So this is available. Try it, test it. This is one of the functionalities that we're still improving, guys. So have in mind that we are still improving this functionality because Google has actually evolved into a more dynamic and more content-driven experience, as you guys know. So they're requiring more stuff. So if you happen to receive an error or something, we're here in the support department to help you, but also test it because it will help you to start understanding the dynamics between Google and GrooveKart so you have more options to actually market your stores. Now, Frank, that was all that I wanted to actually address and bring to conclusion. And so thank you for allowing me to jump into that.
No problem. No problem.
Now let's just go back and let's just bring you here. And so tell us what you wanted to tell us, my friend.
Okay, real quick, what's coming before the end of the quarter is carousel Instagram. The Instagram carousel widget you can put on your store. So let's say you have, an e-commerce store related to, beautiful apparel, beautiful stuff, fitness, whatever. You can link up your Instagram and you have a nice little Instagram carousel on your store. And then we're also going to have Instagram shopping coming as well.
Yes.
That's coming. Now, we got a bunch of other good stuff coming, but I mean, listen, we've been here a while. I know some of you guys might be tired. I'm drinking, it's water, by the way. I'm not drinking anything. So I did enough of that yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So with that being said, all right, guys, if you know me by now, I like to joke. True story. I like to joke around, keep it, exciting. Okay. So now, are you ready? Are you?
Yes, we are.
Are you? Okay, let's hit it. Okay. I'm going to start sharing my screen. All right, get excited, get pumped up. You ready? Can somebody do a drum roll? Somebody do a drum roll. Let's see.
Well, I don't have sound, but let's see if you can hear this. Let's go.
There we go. All right, let's go. All right, share screen. Here we go. Whew. All right. So this is T-Skate. Okay? So I'm about to show you something that can make you a ton of money, and I'm going to explain to you how. Okay? You can see that, right, Garcia?
Yes, we can.
Perfect. So we're inside of Tscape, which is one of our print-on-demand integration partners. They make T-shirts, hoodies, right? And now, are you ready? You click on Add Products. Now, this is not live yet because this is a test one, but I'm waiting for the owner to tell me, okay, thank you. We're working on a couple of things that they're going to add for you as a user. So look at this. 4x3 vinyl decal. Guess what they cost you? $1. Let me sell this to you. Actually, I'm just going to make you think. Okay, watch this. Add decals. Bada bing, bada boom. Right? Let's just say, I don't know. Let me upload the artwork first, and let me add this one. Not for the week. Okay? So we're adding that, and then we'll say not for the week. Okay, now this is targeting people that are EMTs, paramedics, okay? Female first responders. I review and publish. Okay, so now soon we're going to have this built out with all the product description. So when you come here, it's actually going to give the details of what kind of sticker it is and things like that. But in this case, I'm just going to actually, let me grab something. Actually, I'm just going to put this. I'm just going to do this for now. Item description, okay? And then I'm going to show you a sample on a store I've been patiently just waiting to mess with. So I'm just going to say EMS, right? This is for EMS, right? Emergency medical services people. Okay, let's say I sell this for $5.95. Does that sound good?
Yeah, man, that's actually very good pricing.
Okay, $5.95. Now you guys are not getting excited yet, but hang on. Let me paint the picture, baby. Let me paint the picture. All right, are you ready? Let me explain to you how you're going to make money with this. Okay, you can take. I'm going to stop sharing and make you. Okay, so we're selling it for what I say? For $5.95.
$5.95.
Okay, write this down, guys. Write it down. It costs you $1 to fulfill. Are you ready? I hope you're sitting down, like Mr. Garcia. I'm standing up. It costs you $1 to make one. That's your fulfillment. Okay, here it goes. They're going to charge you $2.50 to send that decal of up to a 4x3. They're going to put it in an envelope. I'm not sure the look of the envelope. It's something like this. 4x3, $2.50. Well, let's do the math real quick. Can you do the math for me, John? So it's $5.95 minus $1 minus $2.50.
So $5.95 minus $1 will be $4.95 minus $2.50.
Okay,
so it will be $2.45.
$2.45. Now, Frank, how am I going to make money with that? Are you ready? Okay, check this out. Good Lord. They, for the same flat rate of $2.50, can you guess how many we can fulfill for that $2.50 in one order?
5, 10,
Keep going, baby.
15,
Keep going.
20.
Keep going.
Oh, wow. Now we're talking. 25. Well, okay, let me just go a little bit more. 40. 45.
50.
Wow. 50.
Let's do the math now, guys. What do we have built in right now? It's called what? Quantity what? Discounts.
Right.
Is your mind like your wheels turning right now? If you buy 2, let's give them 10% off. If you buy 3, let's give them 15. Let's get aggressive with those quantity discounts. Okay? But if you buy 50, let's give them 60% off, whatever. Because let's do the math. Let's say we sell them for $5.95. Let me get my calculator out. Can we do this?
Now I'm actually following you with the math because I just started hearing like caching noises. That is one of the coolest things that these guys at Tscape can actually just do. So let's go over the math.
Let's do it together. $5.95.
$5.95
times 50 of them. We're going for right here, the jugular, whatever you call it. Okay, that's $5.95. Normal price would cost them $297, right?
Right.
But we have a quantity discount which is built into GrooveKart right now. We're going to offer them 50% off. Okay,
Right.
$297 minus, divided by 2. They're gonna be able to buy 148. Okay, with free shipping. They get 50 of them with free shipping. That's $148 is what you, the GrooveKart user, take in through your GroovePay, right? You follow me?
Pretty much, that's what you're making.
Okay. So how much is it going to cost us? $1 times how much? 50, right?
50, right?
All right. You ready? Now, what does that come out to be? Hang on.
You got me so excited that you're doing the math.
I'm telling you. So 148.75 minus how much? What do we say? $50 to fulfill, right? So we got $98.75. How much for the envelope? How much to fulfill? What is it again?
$250.
Oh my God. Okay, guys, you ready? Now you're gonna have your transaction fee, which is less than 4%, right off the top of my head. So what are you gonna make, baby?
$96.25 by promoting stickers.
I'm done. You want to get more excited? You want to get more pumped up? Add in recurring subscription, sticker of the month club, freaking 50 stickers a month, whatever.
Not only that, but if you think about it, Frank has lost his mind, ladies and gentlemen, because he's absolutely right. I mean, imagine the opportunity that we have right now with one of our partners, with Tscape, having GrooveKart as your baseline, pretty much your product place where people will get this, and imagine the possibilities. And this is what I'm talking about when I said the pretty much follow the actual separation process. Because if you separate yourself and you're not selling that, that can be the segue. Those stickers can be the segue for the upsells, because you can have your brand. Because I'm gonna do stickers for my store, and that will be the hook. Because if you can sell, let's say you're a realtor and you want to have a cool product for yourself, or maybe to do some advertising. I know realtors that give everything for free, but let's say maybe a lawyer. Hey, you know what? Just if you want to help me out promote my brand or whatever, get the stickers for your car. Just let's say just you're one of those accident lawyers, and then they order the stickers for themselves or to give away, whatever it is. That is the way that you want to actually get them to go to your store. How do you upsell? Imagine if it's an artist that he likes to draw comics, or he has he loves to do illustrations. He can do their own stickers, and the sticker will be the segue into bigger products, clothing, canvas art, towels. I know somebody here, in our team, they love the snuggies. How do you call it? Is it the snuggies, or is it kind of what is it?
Yeah, the hooded blanket, like
the blankets. Thank you. Yeah, the blankets. You can do any kind of product, so you do that. And actually, Julian has a good question. Does Tscape work in Europe? I believe you can ship those in Europe as well, right, Frank?
actually, I'm looking right now. International. I'm looking right now. International. I'm typing it in. Okay, the flat shipping and handling for decal shipped to international outside is just $5.
Imagine $5.
As with the domestic orders, this also is in addition to the shipping charge for any shirts, whatever. So if you upsell them, so guys, real quick, like John was saying, if you can put it in this on a sticker, you can put that same design
anywhere.
And why wouldn't they want the matching design? Why wouldn't they want the matching hoodie? So you're going to incur the extra shipping for the hoodie or for the T-shirt, but who cares? Because you're taking that money in through the upsell.
That's right. I mean, the possibilities are endless. And as a matter of fact, Frank and I were in the same location right now, as you guys saw earlier. And he handed me one of the products that I'm really pushing this year, because it is something that you can create with GrooveKart. And it is these things right here. I don't know if a lot of you guys know what this is, but this is actually an iPad and a Groove and a computer sleeve. So I keep my iPad here, and this is actually a product that my daughter came about with the idea. And this is what will make you different. This, by using creativity, a little bit of a spunk, you can get products printed out. This is actually a computer sleeve that you can color. Permanent markers, just the product allows you to do that. This is a black and white, but also you can sell it colored. But this is something that I called part of the theory that I'm working on. If you separate yourself from the saturation, that's when you find successful products. So this, guys, if you start following not the same patterns, but create your own path when it comes to products, create everything that you want to actually say, you can actually just make a product that people will definitely fall in love with. And stickers and many other things can be the hook to bring them in. So Frank, I mean, I'm pumped, man, and I know you do have your store with stickers, so I know we're gonna
let
take
me
advantage of
show.
that.
And guys, please don't. I haven't even launched this thing. This is me just on the side on the weekend when I have a few minutes in between watching John Garcia mud wrestle with people on the beach. This is in between that. You know what I mean? So, just kidding. Anyway, so I'm gonna share my screen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
hearing you loud and clear,
Yes.
man.
So let's share the screen.
And guys, with this, as soon as Frank gives his shameless plug for his store,
No. It's not even ready. You can't even buy it. It's on test mode. So this is my little store. I plan to do this. Don't steal the designs here, but look, do what I'm going to do. My thing is going to be called Stickers for Me, and I'm going to test different niches, different interests, and see what sells. And guess what? I'm going to upsell them. A matching hoodie, t-shirt, or something else with the same design on it, guys. I'm keeping it simple. Do you see the discounts I have here? And guess what I got here? Priority processing. Move to the front of the line. What does this mean? Well, you just take care of the fulfillment faster. Okay? It's just extra found money, baby. Okay? And look, here's these details. Right? So I'm going to make it to where Tscape has some of this already built in. You don't have to rewrite it. You don't have to type it in. These are mock-ups I made through a different service, but the owner of Tscape is having his developers see if we can have mock-ups generated at the same time. So you see, I manually did that one, right? I did that. What I do, I went to Pexels. I freaking made the image smaller, and I created that. You know what I mean? I did this one too. Now, it took me a little bit of time, but that's okay. Okay, this is what it generates. This is what the actual looks like. You see that?
nice.
And then you can just go and you can download it and then slap it on any other freaking product. I did that manually. You see what I'm saying? So, but this one actually, I generated this one. I'll tell you the truth. I made this one in Printify. Printify is slated to be integrated too, guys. Now that's probably, I think, second or third quarter. Printify. I like their pricing. The customer support is awesome. They have tons of API stuff for our developers to get going. But anyway, so I made this one with Printify, the mockup. But right now it generates this, okay? But the owner of Tscape is going to work with me, and we're going to try to integrate at least one mockup that it spits out in addition to this. But if you want to get creative, you can be like me, spend 5 minutes and slap it on some image you got off of Pexels or Pixabay, like I did here, and you have a cool mockup. Is that cool or what?
Nice. No, it's again idea separation, guys. You can actually separate yourself out of the pack by offering these kind of creative products that offer that hook, that little
So
bit of difference.
this is what you're talking about, right? I let them in, I get them into my funnel with the cheap sticker. It's the right message. It gets them pumped up. They laugh. They're gonna put this. In my case, I'm thinking of the paramedic, the first responder. They're like, oh, I like that sticker. I'm going to slap it on my toolbox, or slap it on this, or slap it on my bumper sticker, or slap it on the ambo, right?
Right.
And then when they buy that, let's say they buy 5. They're going to give one to each one of their coworkers they're on shift with. I'm going to upsell them this, baby, because it's the same thing. Why wouldn't they buy that?
Yeah.
And guess what? I'm going to downsell them. Or let's say this. I'm going to upsell them the hoodie first, the matching hoodie, and then downsell them this. And if they buy the hoodie, I'm going to upsell them this. That's the power of GrooveKart. GrooveKart, it's simple. If I put 3 products in for the upsell, If they say no to the first upsell, they see the other two as the downsell. If
Right.
they buy the first product, they see the other two products as, yep, it's just so, we've made this simple. We can be here for another 6 hours, but we're not going to
Yes.
do that. We're not going to do that. I promise you, I'm done. I don't know what else to tell you, but remember, coming second quarter, you're going to be able to build out a store and push it to whoever paid you. You name the price, right? Make it quality, though. Make it quality, make it nice, make it unique. Come on, get excited. If you haven't done so already, you need to get up off the fence and upgrade right now, because the window of opportunity is closing. It's like Indiana Jones trying to get out of the temple or whatever, and you gotta take action.
Yeah, and I think, guys, not only take action, but also once you get in there, once you have invested that upgrade money, use it. Don't let it sit there. Oh, I have access for this, but I don't know how to start. We have a great team of people working pretty much every single day of the week, creating new materials. Mike feels same today. He spent a lot of time, and this week he has dropped up a lot of bombs and a lot of knowledge of stuff that can be done with Groove. And I believe we have done our part today. And we want you to make sure that continues. And the way that we're going to continue is every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be here. Mr. Salinas and I, we're going to be just sharing more knowledge. We're going to be sharing how you can actually create your stores, how you can improve them. And we're going to have a little bit of things that I know, Frank, we said that we were not going to announce, but we're going to go rogue a little bit. And we're going to have extra information to share with you guys. For example, how to run your Facebook ads, how to be effective with your Facebook ads, TikTok, how to create your TikTok account, how to kind of just don't necessarily have to be in camera, but how just to do that and make sure that you maximize everything with your e-commerce enterprise and your e-commerce ventures. So, guys, with that said, I think it's a fair amount of time
We're
for us
good,
here. We've
baby.
been here for 2.5, almost 3, 2.5 hours. So I think it's time for us to say goodbye. And not before that, hey
Oh,
guys,
your
thank you so much.
subconscious, your conscious is in the
Yeah,
background.
I think, yeah, just the I'm gonna call him Gasper. Gasper just showed up again. So David, come on and show your face, man. What are you doing up, my friend? It's what? Is
I'm
7 o'clock there where you are?
I'm listening to two lovely, beautiful, smart, intelligent gentlemen
Oh
talking
my
about
God.
stuff that I love.
We'll send you the money later, man. No worries.
Yeah, please do.
All
You
right.
made me tell that.
What do you think,
Yeah.
David? David, what do you think about what's coming out and what we got already available? What do you think?
I'm just no, I am super excited, but I know that you didn't even tell the not even 1% of the exciting stuff that we have coming out this year. So I just don't know how you keep it in you guys. I would have been already like, blah, this is what we're doing. Yeah, no, this is super exciting. Even the Q1, if we do the Q1, we are like like day and night from where we were a couple of months ago. So I'm super excited. The amount of money users will be able to make with some of the stuff that we are bringing in is just amazing.
And remember, the funny thing is, like, a lot of people in the past couple of years, when they actually upgrade, they get that sense of, and I'm gonna keep saying it, saturation. Like, oh my God, everybody's doing this. How am I gonna be different? Separate yourself. The separation degree is what is gonna count and make you be successful with Groove. And we're gonna try to give you that edge. And more importantly about everything else is find your why and find a way to do it. Just get in there, get into the action, and don't wait, because remember, we are living in times that right now everything is gearing towards e-commerce. Nobody's leaving homes. Everybody's still in cluster in their house. So it's a great time, even though it's a bad situation, it's a great time to actually take action, do something for yourself, and invest. Because if you play it right, your investment will be paid in just a couple of weeks, maybe even less. I mean, we have cases that people making really good money with GrooveKart, and so you can do too. So, guys,
Yeah. Let me pick the picture before we go. Okay, everyone here, I'm encouraging you right now. If you have the capital, if you have the resources, if you got a credit card, upgrade right now. Groove.cm/upgrade. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. Listen, guys, I'm a college dropout. I used to be in a gang. I used to be out on the streets, used to drink and drive. I started changing my life in 2004. I can't tell you. And it all started when I joined a little direct sales company. Somebody gave me a DVD, and that one thing put me on a different path. Next thing you know, that direct sales company led me to a forum. They led me to a forum where this guy was teaching about how to generate your own leads. Okay. The guy's name was Bob Jenkins. He was a customer and a student of who? The one and only co-founder, Mike Filsaime. And what did I do? I'm like, what is this? Because I was buying leads to call people for this opportunity. Okay. I was buying them, and I said, what is this thing about generating leads? Building my list. What? And so I could not afford. I found out. I bought this thing from Bob Jenkins, Bob the teacher. If you're out there, hey man, hope you're doing well. Listen, I bought this thing from him that was called the something best places to advertise, because I was promoting my little MLM, right? So I'm like, man, okay. And then I found Mike through Bob, because Bob was a teacher. Sorry, Bob was a student and a customer of Mike. Mm-hmm. I found Mike's thing. I could not afford the butterfly marketing software, which was, I think, $2,000, or I forgot the price of it, $2,000 or $3,000. But guess what? I kept watching Mike, right? Watching Mike. But eventually I got the $97, I think it was, to buy the butterfly marketing manuscript.
Yeah, the manuscript.
I printed it out at work. It was like this. I don't know. It was thick.
248 pages to be exact.
I reread it. I read it and read it. And I implemented what Mike showed me. I didn't even buy the script. I bought a script with PLR from Digital Point Forum. I hired a programmer for $7 or $8 an hour. I forgot how much it was. He was a 17, 18-year-old kid. And I used what I learned from Mike Filsaime to launch my own version of butterfly marketing. And it was a no email safe list script. I started making enough money to where within less than a year, I quit my job.
Wow.
Don't let nobody tell you you can't do this. But you got to get off the fence and you got to take action. You can't just wait for everyone to hand you everything. Take action. Take action, upgrade, because guess what? You'll be on here with us next year telling your story of how Mike Filsaime, John Cornetta, Matt Serralta, Donna Fox, Simone Bloom, David Lemon, John Garcia, how the Groove family has impacted and put you on the right path so you can leave a legacy for your family. Anyway,
man, I mean, Frank, I mean, you and I have been working together for a couple of years now, and I know part of your story, and I felt it, man, and David felt it too. David is making faces because it is real, guys. I mean, any kind of thing that you can do to actually improve your life, go for it. Don't think twice. Why? I mean, I changed my life when, and I can tell you honestly, when Matt Serralta invited me to work for Groove, he said, I know you have this corporate job. I know you like to work at that company, but here is the option. You have the ability to work with these guys. And just to be honored to work with guys like Mike Filsaime, John Cornetta, Tom Beal, all these guys, to be near them and learn about their experiences. And listening to John Benson, one of my heroes, because I followed John for years, talking about the company that we have built, it is an amazing experience. So I feel you, Frank, and everybody that is out there. And I know no matter where you are, no matter who you are, because look at Frank. He just shared something that I wasn't fully aware, but so he said just where he came from. I mean, we all have different stories. We'll have different backgrounds. I know David was in the entertainment industry. I was working for other different company. I did many things evolving with software as well. So we have different backgrounds. So take action, guys. Just do it and join us here, and then we'll see you at the top. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's it, man. Let's wrap it up. Right now, we're getting too sentimental, and I think I'm gonna go get a beer. So, David,
I think it's time for us to kind of call Mike in and let him share what we are doing right here. So, see you tomorrow, everybody, and we will let Mike tell you what's going on.
All right. Bye, David.
tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. See you guys
Bye,
later.
guys.
Hi, my name is Mike Filsame, CEO and co-founder of Groove. We hope that you're enjoying this special Groove presentation. While we're taking our short break, now is a great time to learn more about Groove and the amazing upgrade opportunity that's ending very soon. If you're watching this on Facebook Live or YouTube Live, or you're wondering what Groove is all about, then you're going to want to head to groove.cm and grab your free account. That's groove.cm because customers matter. We have the best software on the planet for digital and e-commerce marketers, and it's absolutely free for you to get started, and there's no credit card required. If you're a little bit more advanced than a newbie, or you know that you're going to be a successful online entrepreneur one day, then you really want to consider taking advantage of our limited time upgrade. You can get lifetime access. That's right, lifetime access, and unlock our entire platform, a marketing suite of powerful tools, over 17 apps in all, designed to give you everything you need to be an e-commerce or digital marketer. Also, when you go to groove.cm/upgrade, there's a video there that explains this incredible suite of tools for just a one-time price of $19.97, and you'll never have to pay us anything again, ever, period. You can even break those payments up to 2 payments of just $19.99 or 3 payments of just $6.99. That's right, just $699 unlocks your lifetime account today. If you add up all of the tools in Groove, a website builder, a landing page and funnel builder, a shopping cart, affiliate management, an e-commerce store, email marketing, membership sites, a blogging platform built for SEO, professional video hosting, social proof widgets, webinars, streaming, videos, and so much more. With the other guys, you're paying over $3,500 per month, or $25,000 to $35,000 per year, each and every year, to run your business. And those other complicated platforms don't do half of what Groove does. But what if you could pay $19.97 one time and never have to pay anything ever again? And what if all of those tools were better, more powerful, easier to use than anything else out there? All while integrated to work with each other, all in one dashboard. Of course, you would say, where do I sign? But now I have to mention, you need to do this right now, today, because this lifetime offer for $19.97 is expiring, and it expires very soon. In fact, to see how much time is left, and if there's still time, please, time offer expires. The new price will be $299 per month, each and every month, for fewer features than what you can get right now for just $19.97. You don't want to miss out on this literal deal of a lifetime. Upgrade to the Lifetime Platinum deal now. Today, we'll be paying as much as $299 per month. Don't let that be you. Get this lifetime deal for a one-time payment of just $19.97, and you'll never have to pay us anything again, ever, period. And remember, you can even break the payments up into just 2 payments of $9.99 or just 3 payments of $699.